Happy Nuzcember, everyone. Do I sound okay? Because my computer looks like it literally wants to jump off a cliff right now and land into an ocean. What the fuck? What is going on? I have one instance of OBS open, but it has 5 instances of OBS browser page.exe. Why? That's not even the problem. It's just OBS itself. But why the fuck are you running so hot? Hello, PokeNoob. Hello, Marie. Good to see you guys. Happy Nuzcember. I don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe it's just that page is a problem. Maybe. We'll see. Animations are bad for your computer. Yeah, animations are bad for your computer. Look at that. I can't use... Oh my god, it's the slideshow. Go back to it? Hold on. Here we go. Boom. Ready? Ready to shoot my CPU up by 40% because of a slideshow. Are you actually kidding me? It's the snow in the slideshow? Or is my face actually therapeutic? Wait for it. No, my face is therapeutic. Ha. And then I solved world hunger. Ha. And then I solved any other issues that people are having today. Ha. Wow. Fuck technology, man. I hate this shit. Hello. Hi. Good day. It's a weird day. My interview actually was an hour early, and I didn't know because my email didn't come through. And I don't get it because I have the email connected on my phone, and it just didn't pop up. Oh, look. I'm live, by the way. How many minutes ago? Like, literally, they sent an email yesterday afternoon. I didn't see it during stream, and then I didn't see it last night either. But they sent an email saying, by the way, your interview's been moved from 11:30 to 10:30. Please be ready. They didn't ask if I could confirm it. They just said, hey, be ready. So she sends me an email at 10:35. Hey, we're just waiting for you to enter the call. I'm like, what call? Check my phone. There's another email that's sent at the same time saying, hey, your interview's moved to 10:30. So I buttoned my shirt up like I've never buttoned my shirt up before. Took my picture, 5 minutes of explanation what the hell's going on tomorrow with scary answers that I need to give. And now I'm here. Hi. I'm early, but I'm going to be leaving really early too. We are going to be doing the Ultimate Noob Challenge today, but it's not going to be a long stream at all. We're looking at maybe like 2.5 hours, primarily because Breakwaters has called for playtests for people who have the early access game. So I really want to playtest it for them, but I can't do it on stream, sadly, because it's lagging too much. How did it go outside of them changing the time? What do you mean, how did it go outside of them changing the time? Yeah, either way, so I'm early for stream, but I'm going to be leaving early. How did the interview go? Oh, fine. They were just taking a picture. I just had to, like, smile on the camera. I smile on the camera. They took a picture. They asked me to change my display name so I stay anonymous tomorrow, and then they just explain what the process is going to be. It's a normal interview. It's just over Zoom. That's it. It's not a problem at all, actually. I'm fine with online stuff. They just have to confirm that everybody else is. So tomorrow is the interview. And no, it's never going to feel good. Although, funnily enough, it seems like the Catholic stream was the only way to go. Because now I've been reached out by 2 school boards from the Catholic stream asking for immediate help. So the public are basically shooting themselves in the foot by not wanting to talk. Or reach out to people when I've been putting in for 6 years of paying for advertisements, and now I pay once for the Catholic, and both the closest school board and the slightly further, well, the furthest school board have contacted me. Whatever. I couldn't give a shit less. If it means money for stream, it means money for stream. And I guess living. But if it means money, it means money, I suppose. Good job, OBS. Thank you for calming down. Fuck. Yeah, that's good to hear. I think I'm just in that phase where I'm just not as excited as I used to be about it. But I still like teaching. So, you know, it's just mostly looking at it from an objective perspective. It's, hey, it's a good paying, it's if I get enough work with it, it's a good paying job. That money can go towards a future with my girlfriend and a future family and future for content where I can get more stuff going and hopefully ease the woes financially, at least. Not my preferred way of doing it, but it's a feasible way. It's a feasible way that puts my degree to use. I've talked about it with my therapist. I talked about it with my therapist before we quit. Just because we just hit an impasse saying, hey, I think at this point you need more career counseling than therapy. I'm like, you're right. You're probably right, actually. All I talk about is jobs. So, you're right. It is not therapy I need right now. But yeah. Well, I would have to find a career coach for that, PokeNoob. I'm still getting used to talking to myself, or like, generation above me. Talking to my elder. But, yeah, Gamer, good to see you, man. Happy Nuzcember. You're the first person to use that emote on stream. Nice. But yeah, it's more or less like, it's tough to say because I'm really looking forward to the Sick Kids initiative, and I really hope it goes off. What's it called? I can't talk about it because he can't talk about it, which means there's nothing to talk about. All I can say is there is some form of project that is happening at Sick Kids that I'm extensively excited about and really, really want to get involved in. I just don't know if it would be, because, you know, I don't want to think of a charity initiative to be profitable, but at the same time, if I can do both, where it's a job that I get paid for while simultaneously doing the same things that we've been doing and raising money for Sick Kids, that is quite possibly the dream scenario for myself. If it's livable and I'm also doing something vocational, then I'm in. No, it's not. See, saying it that way makes it sound wrong. It's not making money off of charity. It's making money by working for charity, right? Because there are people who have made money off of supporting charity. That's not what I do, right? You guys don't sub or you guys don't support the channel because, or for the, how do you say it? You guys support me so that I can do the charity initiative, right? You don't support me because I do the charity initiative. No, yeah, it would have to be a for-profit, yeah. Yeah, people work for nonprofits, yes, exactly. Nonprofits, like, the way that it was explained to me, which is a perfectly fine open conversation. I've looked at nonprofit organizations. The problem is their hours are not very succinct. A lot of times it's very seasonal work, depending on what type of work you're looking for from the organization. So most times when they asked for me, or when I looked at a couple of places, it was very much going into the communities, very, very high, vulnerable, dangerous communities. And I say dangerous because it's known for a lot of violence, like gun violence, racial violence, stuff like that, which you know, admittedly scares the shit out of me because I did my community work in a turf war, like in the heart of a turf war in downtown Toronto. It was fucking scary. And like I've told the story before, content warning, we had a shooting happen at an apartment outside of the school that I was working in for my community involvement, and two of the girls came in. They just said, yeah, my friend died today, she got shot, and they just went on with the class. Like, that was their life. So that really scared the shit out of me, and I feel bad that it scares me because I'm not the one even dealing with the grief and with the pain and having to live in fear all the time. It didn't set me straight, but it definitely, like, I already knew that there was fucked up stuff going on with situations like that, but the fact that it's just, like, being even around it, but it being normal, or just being something that has become part of their day is ridiculous. And it's sad. It sucks. But a lot of nonprofits, again, to go back to the original point, Sonic, happy Nuzcember, good to see you. Going back to the original thing of nonprofits, a lot of it's seasonal work, and a lot of it is, like, on and off work, so they'll use you for a few weeks, and then you'll be kind of off, just doing very basic stuff, which is fine, but the hours just aren't there to be sustainable, for me anyways, because I don't have any other assets, or any other, like I would need more than one job, right? Which I kind of have here, but this one definitely doesn't pay anything like that. Yeah, projects, there you go, yeah, it's project-based, it's very project initiative-based. So, if there's something that can work, like basically I need a little bit more, because I wouldn't mind working for vulnerable groups or stuff like that. I have no issues with that. You know, obviously, there's risk in every job. I want to be a teacher. There's risk in every school, no matter where you go. So I'm not necessarily overly upset. Frankly, I freaking tutor in other people's houses Even if they get cross-referenced, I could show up, and someone could be hiding behind the door and hit me over the head with a 2x4, right? Right? So... It's finding something that's going to be livable, because my area is fairly expensive, because my area is very high GDP or whatever the fuck. So things are very expensive in my area and around. In order for me to go further up, there are less opportunities. That's the problem, is to go more, you have to go more north, but more north, there's less opportunities that are not remote. And if you want to do remote, the internet's shit up there, and you gotta pay for the internet. So it's like, there's a lot going into it. Yeah, contract work. I've been very freelance / client-based PokeNoob my entire life. I don't like it. I mean, I don't mind it, because I like this, because I have fun with this, and it's going well. Obviously, I'm going to like things that go well. Duh. I'm a human. Pretty much, Sonic. Like, there's ways to make it work. I'm not trying to make it sound like there's no solution. There probably is a solution. And I would put in the work to make it happen, which is why I'm sort of toughing out the whole working as a supply teacher thing. I really don't want to go back into the schools. I have problems when my 2 younger cousins are loud. I've become very sensitive to sound. Like, I become slightly nervous about it. Except I'm in charge, which means I could shut them the hell up. But it's just, noise still gets to me. And really is getting to me. It's weird. Even just thinking about noise makes my stomach churn. It's very bizarre. For a loud guy, and I date a really loud woman. Like, she's very loud, too. I've had to tell my girlfriend sometimes, like, hey, you're yelling in my ear, please stop. And she's not even yelling, she's just talking really loudly. People do get loud, but that's just me. Well, see, that's me too, Sonic. I much prefer working in high schools. I was trained in high school, right? Grade 7 to 12. So I like working with older students because that's where I feel like my mannerisms and my approaches hit the hardest. Yes, I'm very much a let's do things right from the beginning, but at the same time, I like to work with it's not tough for me to wrap my head around how younger kids work, because I work with a lot of younger kids in karate, right? It's definitely a very different approach, and, you know, I like working with foundations. Nothing wrong with working with foundations, but all of my training has generally been for people who have foundations or lacking foundations, right? Like, their foundations are kind of flawed and have gaps in their learning. So I've really much learned how to work with that and kind of pull it back a bit and work at the level they need to be at to get to the level they should be at, right? That's where most of my training has. It wouldn't be a problem for me to learn with it, but I just, you know, it's very different. What a 5- and 6-year-old needs is a little bit different from what a 13-year-old, 14-year-old needs, right? They both have same human needs for emotion and sociality and stuff like that and learning, right? Despite what you think, everybody does have an academic craving, whether you think it or not. And most people that say they don't is not because they're not academically endowed or want to be academically endowed. It's because there's something else going on that doesn't interact well with their academics. And the school system is generally very rigid. It's getting better, but the education system is fairly rigid, where it makes a lot of really creative students not fit a mold, which is ironic because what I was as a student was a very good memorizer, and I learned very, very well. And I still do learn really, really well. I don't memorize things as well, but it's also because I'm out of practice. But I realized over time, I was a straight A student because I could remember things better than other people. My friend next door, he could do better math than I can. He can calculate taxes in his fucking head. I could do 15%, but if you ask me to do 18%, you know how long that takes me? Like, it takes me all these extra steps. I can't remember numbers in my head. He remembers numbers in his head. He was a D student, C student. I was an A student. Different learning strategies. He was in a lot of remedial strategies classes and like college level and stuff like this, because that used to be the hey, you're dumber thing, right? But he learned so many better strategies than I learned. They were just like, do the math, and I never learned proper strategies. I learned how to do like 500 times 22. I learned to do 500 times 20 from my friend, not from school, and then just work it up 2 times. All of a sudden, 500 times 22 is 11,000. Yes. Because I have problems remembering, I have problems keeping multiple pieces of information in my head. I now have to write them down. But in class, we weren't really encouraged to do that. They never really taught us that. I kind of learned that from my parents, and I learned that from other people. That's just how it went. So the point being, There are two school boards. There are two school boards that are looking for my attention. One will be getting my attention tomorrow. The other one will be getting my attention before Christmas, probably. Or if not, just barely after Christmas. I have to sign in the form by December 17th, so guess when I'm doing it? December 16th? No. I'm doing it as soon as possible. But, I don't mind working in public education. I've seen the academies, and I don't mind working in academies either. The difference being, supply work, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm following orders, and I'm using my flair and my creativity to teach in small batches. I like the small bits, and I like not having to take things home, which is ironic because I stream. Streaming is taking things home. It's literally just taking things home. It's all homework. Funny. I never liked building lesson plans, though. I prefer just building, like... Well, okay, I didn't mind building lesson plans. I just thought, I'm not... For those who have known me long enough, I don't like paperwork. I really dislike paperwork. I just like doing. I like having an idea and then doing said idea. Thank you, Sonic. I appreciate that. Building students? No, I like building projects. If you can't tell by Extra Life, I like building projects. Like, that is my strength. My strength truly comes from being creative with it and go with it. Oh, come on, load up. Refresh cache. Boom. Good. And refresh cache. That's cache. Alright, now we're gonna lock everything because everything's unlocked when you start with OBS Studio, and I don't get it. Please stay locked. Stay down. Final warning. Okay. And to refer to something you were talking earlier about PokeNoob, I've always been a guy who's hung out with the adults more than kids. I found kids boring. Like as a kid, I found just the in crowd was just not for me, or just the crowd was not for me. I learned so much more from adults. Very much disliked. But then I also learned, like, it became even one step further, where I learned it's not just hanging out with adults, it's hanging out with adults that I can jive with ideologically. I learned a lot from hanging out with adults because as kids, you're all trying to figure out your identity, which is cool and all. Oh shoot, let me check something here really quickly. Make sure my sweater doesn't have a bug in it. Because I left it downstairs, and that's usually a bad idea. But yeah, like, kids were trying to figure out what they wanted to know, and then adults would kind of tell you their ways, and I learned a lot about myself by learning from adults. And then which ones I wanted to hang out with the most, right? You know what? This stream is pretty short. I'm gonna go grab some chocolate ice cream or not chocolate ice cream. I'm gonna go grab some chocolate cake right now. It's I need more water anyways, so I'm just gonna grab that right now. Let's make that. Yeah, it's not the vegan stuff. I'm the type of person, PokeNoob, I will eat dessert before dinner if it's available. I've never been the whole, like, do people eat stuff in order? Like, if you had a burger, fries, and salad, what do you eat first? Is there actually a particular order you go in? I usually go with the finger foods first, and then the biggest part of the meal the last. I have no idea why. For some reason, my head is firmly set on, I expand my belly to eat the biggest thing, which is not how it works at all. But I just do it. See? You're weird, gamer. That's okay. Alright, so. I guess that's more like the wedding way of doing it, where you eat the salad first. Right? Salad comes first in weddings. Yeah, yeah. I love the music in the... This is one of my favorite themes from Gen 3. The museum music is spectacular. Alright, I need a reminder of what the hell was going on in this run. What were we actually doing? Oh, jeez, this is also very slightly not sized correctly, and I'm not sure why that would change, because I never changed the image size. Alright. Okay. So, for those who don't remember, the Ultimate Noob Challenge has a bunch of rule restrictions in it. On top of level restrictions, we have types cannot be the same. Colors cannot be the same. The rosters are limited to the original roster sizes +1 because every trainer has 6 Pokemon. I can't use held items I can't use items in battle, and I cannot use duplicate held items. I have to learn every move upon level up, and some settings set by Titan Lock. Of course, if you want to take a look at those, do the exclamations right there. Those will give you the details you need. Dove, good to see you. Happy Nuzcember. We also have randomized move statistics, as well as shuffled base stats because of the charity stuff that you guys made possible. You just need to wait for that big break. We actually got, this is the farthest we've gotten. This is attempt number 4. We're just trying to find a decent way to get through these trainers. Hi, Dev. Yes, this is shuffled, so the base stat total is the same. So basically, if I take a look at Corefish, it's normal base stats of 35, 35, 50, 65, 80, 43 will just be shuffled around. So they'll be relatively the same strength base stat total-wise, but certain things will be different about them. For example, all of his attack is in his defense this time. So, usually he is offense is his biggest, defense is second. But in this case, it's actually reversed. He actually just flipped it. Interesting. I just need a reminder of what the hell we were doing here. This was a strong, right? Yeah, Weed Timloom was doing the good lick. That's what it was. Good. I also have my notes up if you guys want to watch the notes as I write them. I'm just keeping some basic things of all the runs that we are currently doing. Of any run that is still alive, that is, because we have every run that we have done in Nuzcember has died. Fun fact, we have not completed a single run yet. Not even, like, successfully lasted 4 hours with a winning run. So, Nuzcember's been stomped on, literally. That's okay, though. That's how Nuzlocking goes sometimes. Ice Ball is so strong. Holy shit. I'm hoping for a Christmas miracle. That'd be fun. That'd actually be really fun. If we beat the Ultimate Noob Challenge just before Christmas, I'm in. Whatever. I'm not against it. Horn Drill has 40% accuracy for some reason. God, I don't remember these stats at all. Okay. Right, you're not very good. Okay, so I believe we did all the catching we were supposed to do. We were trying to be good enough with the levels. We have EXP share on, no duplicate items, so we're not breaking the rules. I mean, it depends. Cheating in what way, ProPokeNoob? Bixie, how you doing? Happy Nuzcember. You have a TM for me. So it means that I can't use 2 orange berries on the same team. Everybody has to have unique items. Where am I going? Snore. You know it's a buff, but it's still Snore. Poison Fang is 9570. I really want to. I really want to. That's right. The Brick Break. I'm just waiting to see how strong things could get before we go. The Estolia, happy Nuzcember. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Oh, I mean, that's up to personal preference. There's no Nuzlocke police. Don't become the Nuzlocke police. It's a much happier life when you're not Nuzlocke police. People can play Nuzlocks however they want. In fact, one thing that I know a lot of people on Twitch struggle with is, like, when they don't want to do Nuzlocks because of the permadeath aspect. So I've told them, who the fuck's gonna care? Do a Nuzlocke. Just make you use the first Pokemon you catch, and every route nickname them, and if they die, like, you know, do a modified rule. That's what the life lock used to be. It was a modified rule where you just lost lives instead of losing your Pokemon. It's changed a little different now, which you guys will see on Thursday, because that is the new Nuzlocke variant being showcased. I made it slightly harder because nobody's actually following my rule sets. It's just for you guys now. It's just for you guys to watch rather than people to play. I was originally trying to design a bunch of Nuzlocks that people could challenge, but it just never took. Which is okay. Right, you guys were team Aqua in this. Okay, so I don't remember what's strong on these guys. It's been a long time. I don't remember. Did Kirlia have any notes on it? I actually have to stare a little bit at the notes. Okay. And the stats are not correct in PokeLink, obviously. That's not going to be something I'm going to be upset about. Was the item about the holding about or... So the item rule basically is you can't have your Pokemon walking around with duplicate items. If I had an Oran Berry and let's say I use Trick and I copy an item that's of another item I have on my team, that would be fine in my opinion because I haven't chosen that. As long as I remove it at the end of the battle, no big deal. It's going into battles or just walking around with duplicate items on each other would be the primary thing to worry about. Dragon Claw, huh? God, the Flaffy is so good. Go, Shawnee, go. Yeah, the held item. Yes, the held item. So I can't use any items in battle anyways, which means a lot of things are about to eat a ton of shit for the purposes of eating a ton of shit. But, it's just the held items you can't prep and have, like, 6 leftovers, for example. Yeah. Woo. Oh yeah, 100% their stuff is randomized. They have randomized moves, also shuffled base stats. Abilities, the whole shebang. Every trainer also has items. As you can see. They have held items. Obviously, they don't respect the Nuzlocke rules. Cowards! I can't heal, I can't heal, I can't heal. Remember the rules. Ow, my face. Okay. What the hell do I have? Oh, do I have an Oranberry? They could use Win a KO moves. I have a Win a KO move as well. In fact, I can show you right now. Horn Drill is 40% accurate. So, yes, they can have one of combos. The only thing they can't have are game-breaking moves, which means set base moves like Sonic Boom and Dragon Rage. Because if you get those moves early on, you literally one-shot everything up to level 15 or 20. It's quite ridiculous. 1 to 2-shotting everything. You can't even answer it. Like, even right now, one Dragon Rage would instantly kill 2 of my Pokemon at 17 and 2-shot everything else. Those moves are incredibly disgustingly broken. The only time that OHKO moves are removed with game-breaking move removal is in Gen 1, because OHKO moves followed speed stats rather than level stats. So it used to be, if your Pokemon was faster, the faster your Pokemon was, the more accurate OHKO was. Up to a point, I believe. I can't remember, but it was based on speed. So OHKO in Gen 1 is dumb if, let's say, an Electrode or a Mewtwo gets a hold of it. Not that Mewtwo needs it, but if anything fast gets a hold of it, Persian, what's other really fast Pokemon? Like Hitmonlee, like those Pokemon are really disgusting with OHKO moves, but they are banned in Gen 1, as per the randomizer. All he's doing is teeter dancing, right? We haven't seen him use anything else. I just don't want to get hit by a flying move is all. Alright, Chainyacht. I don't want to have to use you, but I don't think I have a choice. Right. Oh, you have Overheat as well. Alright, whatever. I could just switch back. You both have 6 Pokemon. Oh my god, I have to fight 12 Pokemon without healing? Oh, I'm so dead. I was working on new rules for Titan Lock. I think this is a bit too extreme, both level-wise and just challenge-wise. With level restrictions. If it didn't have level restrictions, I think it would be a little different. But with level restrictions and just a lot of the way the games would go, I've dumbed it down quite a bit. It's still hard, but I think it's actually, like, completable without having godlike RNG. And it seemed like a lot of people... Oh, rough skin! Oh my god. Alright, writing that down. Fearow, rough skin... Thunder at level 15. Prudent, good to see you. Happy Nuzcember. Overheat's an annoying move, but it's super nerfed in this one. It's only like base 50, 55. It's really weak. 400 worships. Congratulations, Prudent. What name or class would you like to add to the list? Of course, if you guys want to take a look at the list, it was last updated November 30th. You take a look at all of them right there. Eat garbage. We have to learn this. And you know what? There's no reason for me not to learn this. That's really strong. Oh, that's actually really good. The only problem is it's a normal type move. I think it's going to be better than Bone Meringue. This is a special attack, it's a special attack, special attack. This does a ton of damage anyways. This is going to do a bunch. We have to learn it. Thanks, Thornlock. Epic Fail, thank you for that host. Appreciate it. Happy Nuzcember. How you doing? Good afternoon. So just let everybody who's coming in Imposter as a trainer class, done. Let me get that in for you right now. Just as a quick note, once again, to everybody who wasn't here at the beginning of stream, I had my interview, my pre-interview this morning, but I started earlier than I was supposed to, but I'm also leaving around like 2:30, 2:45-ish, because I'm going to be doing play testing for Breakwaters, and unfortunately I can't stream that. But they are releasing the early access on Thursday. I still think the game has a ton of potential, despite the fact that it was a garbled mess of code. But they have recognized that, and I appreciate them taking the time to fix it. And they are taking a lot of feedback to heart. So I don't obviously want to sound mean about it. But I want to see the stuff that they fixed, if it's actually, like, if it's playable with the stuff that we were having issues with before. So I'm going to be leaving to go play that before I work out tonight. So, you know, not the longest stream. Ultimate Noob Challenge takes, like, we're going to get through these 2 fights, and then that's the end of the stream, but that's how it's going to be. I really want to invest in Ice Ball. Let's go. Oh, please, God, no. That's not going to hurt, right? No, we're good. Ice Ball! Ice Ball! Yeah! Starting at base 85 and having its power double is disgusting. If an opponent ever gets that, we're in huge trouble. We're in huge trouble. So we're just going to hope that these are all low-level, low XP Pokemon. This guy just got hit by, like, a base 340 move. And this guy's about to get blasted by a good old 680. Bye-bye. You're faster than me. Oh, I see. Your HP went to your speed. Were you not around for the Christmas nipple story of whenever it was? Or do you want me to tell it again? You weren't around for the nipple story? I feel like that's a lie. But I don't like saying that my viewers are lying to me. To TLDR it, there's not that many details you necessarily need to know about it. Essentially what ended up happening was my family became very obsessed with them realizing through my shirt that one of my nipples looked lower than the other. So they asked me at the dinner table at Christmas to take my shirt off so they could compare the heights of my nipples. And after me refusing multiple times, and then eventually just being like, fuck it, I'll just do it because I'm tired of you guys trying to stare at my nipples through my shirt, showed them, and then all the other guys started jumping in and realizing, I wonder if that's the same for us. So there's just a bunch of dudes sitting around, or standing around the Christmas table. The Christmas table? The dinner table, with their shirts off, comparing nipple heights. That's the nipple story. It's not that complicated. This is fine. I don't mind using at least one attack here because Truant won't proc when next turn. Ah! How strong is that? Also, he switched. Speed boost Omastar. Alright. I'm just going to put that under the speed boost category. Okay. Luckily, we can switch on Truant turns. I just don't want this thing to get out of hand. He used Leaf Blade. We're just going to go off what we see. The easiest thing with this challenge is just go off the information we have. And if it's anything like yesterday's run with frickin' Hala, you suck. If it's anything like Hala's run, that was... For those who missed it, frickin' Deoxys dumpstered us yesterday in our Hala run for our little lock. It was very sad. Nice. I don't care about the speed drop, I just care about getting damage off, but I can't stay in here. Oh, shit. Everybody's starting to get a little hurt. This is really tough with a bunch of trainers in a row. What is the switch? Intimidate Beautifly? Oh, fuck. This AI is incredibly intelligent. What the hell? I think. I've never seen... This is more switching... This is as much switching as Cynthia and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I don't know what to make of this. Just gonna lick the butterfly. Go from there. Oh, shit. Alright. That's not great. It's fine. We just stick the lick. It's base 70. If we get a para, it'd be better. Please be nice. Well, we're dead. Unless we get a para and a bunch of para procs. Please? Good God, why game? Game why? Oh my God, I gotta go for the flinch. Flinch it? Or crit, that works too. Well done, Tim. No death today yet. You have to learn Calm Mind. Well, fuck. That's not useful at all. What's weak here? Signal Beam. Actually, Signal Beam kind of blows. 85, 55. We have to learn it because learn lock restrictions. I'm Spiderweb, but I should be freed now. How did you know I got rid of my Signal Beam? Intelligent AI? One would say you're from Gen 1. What did he use again? Screech. He never said anything past Screech. He switched after I switched to Starknado. He's bulky. He can still take it. Huh. That works. Is there any wish I can use? No wishing yet? It's fine. Alright. Truant Pokemon not being terrible. Because he's fat. Therefore takes good hits for us. What do you got? I would just like to confirm this has a base 230 stat floating around somewhere, right? Or 200? He has a base 200 stat in one of his stats. Anybody got to guess what he's got it in? It could be anywhere, and it's threatening because it's base 200. There are ways that we can tell. If his HP bar drops really slowly, it's in HP. If he doesn't take damage on a certain side, it's in that particular stat. Because his HP should still drop the same. If it's in special attack or physical attack, we'll feel it. And if he outspeeds everything, because he's generally a very slow Pokemon, it's in speed. Who do I send in to deal with this? Because oh my god, I'm truant. Alright, you know what? You're the fodder. Let's see, so I'm faster. Oh, fuck. That's really bad. That's actually really bad. Alright, Mudshot, here we go. Time to test. Where's your base 200? Not there. Okay, so Steelix. Very weak defense. Alright. So we have no idea what the 200 stats in, but it's not and very weak defense. Not base 200 in HP. So it's not in HP because it didn't drop quickly. Or it didn't drop slowly, rather. It's not in defense because he got dumpstered. Probably, actually, that might even be a special attack base 30. See, this run is cool because I like figuring out, like, I like the puzzling of, like, trying to determine what they're weak in. It's just, there's a lot going on with it, so it becomes even more, not frustrating, just a lot to pay attention to and very tiring, is all. But, I'm glad to do it. This run is this wild because of Charity. We were going to do the Ultimate Noob Challenge anyways. Well, no, we weren't, because you guys achieved it in Charity, and then you made it even more wild. So I'm happy to do it. I'm just stating, there's a lot going on. I need to send in you. Stop it. Boom. We're actually doing very well for this group of 12 Pokemon in a row. At least on the bright side in the Elite Four, should we get there. In the Elite Four, we have healing in between. It's these gauntlet fights that are a problem. Those are the things that scare me the most. Because gauntlet fights make this way harder than just everything in a row without necessarily quote-unquote healing. Just want to make sure I didn't miss that move. How many fights are there that we have to fight in a row like this? Like, being in Victory Road is gonna blow, but at least we can heal in between fights. I'm trying to think of how many fights are actually just one after the other. Can anybody think of that in Gen 3? We need to prepare. Well, I mean, I don't know how to prepare for it. We're just gonna have to deal with it, but it's gonna change how I approach with my team. Okay. No! Oh, yay! Why do you have Microsoft money? Oh no, I have to switch. I have to. I can't risk him outspeeding. Oh god, really? Okay, Stark should be able to take it and then kill. Team Magma. Oh my god, you're right. The triple Mossy Magmas. Oh, fuck. That's really bad for us. That's terrifying. That is terrifying. Holy shit, that's 18 Pokemon in a row. Luckily, we get a break before doing the double battle, and the double battle won't even be as threatening because of, it won't be as threatening because they only have 3 Pokemon each. No double battle in this game apparently goes over 6, so they won't have 12 like in Gen 6. God damn you, I lived! Thank you, 100% accuracy. Good thinking, though, Epic. That's going to be a terrifying time. What is... How many... I wish the one thing that's unfortunate about this PokeLink overlay that, by the way, I designed. For those who don't know, this is actually my idea. I came up with this, which is why I use it. The only unfortunate thing about it is it doesn't have an HP bar. It just shows the numbers. But if you'd like to take a look at the HP numbers to see how close this was. Kind of scary. Kind of. I might talk to Jez if he can make that work. If the HP bar would work. I don't know. People said they liked the numbers. It was less distracting with the bar. I'm open to opinions, though. Like, this is meant to look sporty, right? It's the sports ticker. For those if you plan to use PokeLink. Me tooting my own horn and saying my name's in the credits. Because I actually am. I was the first creator they actually reached out to and fully accepted and took on the project. So, it was very nice of them to make a theme for me. And for other people to use. Apparently a lot of people. I think Shady Penguin uses it too? I can't remember. There are some bigger streamers who actually use the sports ticker. I'm like, alright. Alright. Cool. That's neat. Alright, how do you get access to it? What do you mean, how do you get access to the overlay? If you go to the PokeLink, Discord that I just posted there, there are channels. Oh no, it works with everyone. I actually use this for every game. Every theme can be used for every game. It just depends on the resource availability and real estate on your screen. So, the way that ours works is for every game except Gen 2, which will change, Brilliant Diamond will be manual, so let me explain. So, with PokeLink, it's an on-screen tracking app that can do both automatic tracking and manual tracking. If you want to automatically track it, you do it through your Game Boys that have Lua scripting. And it'll follow the Lua script through the PokeLink interface into your game, and it will auto-track. So when I take damage, for something like Gen 3, it'll track the damage in battle. For other games like Gen 6, it'll track the damage outside of battles. It can also track XP depending on which theme you use. But for games that are not supported, which is currently Gen 2 and Gen 8 and above, because they can't find a way to get in to access the data, you can manually track it. So that's what I was doing with Gen 2 last week, was I was just putting in the Pokemon myself. Yes, it won't track HP, and you're going to have to fill in a lot of information if you want to keep it truly up to date. Most people just use it as a tracker for the team. But there's both an automatic and a manual connection. So, and it's just a browser source when you put it into OBS. So you just capture the browser source, it gives it to you. Like when you open up the PokeLink application, there's a place called Web Sources. You can select the theme. There's even a graveyard theme that you can use. So if you want to show off the graveyard, there's that too. Actually, I can even show you this if this works. There's bot integration. So what you guys can actually do is use these commands, and you can actually take a look. If it's automatically tracked, it'll tell you the information in my team. So I could do deaths, and it'll tell you what... Yeah, there you go, exactly. The first thing to check. It'll tell you what Pokemon have died in this run. Of course, it won't take into account, like, rules that would change them being revived. But in PokeLink, I could go into the graveyard and actually unkill them. So I can actually revive them through PokeLink. It's very intuitive, very easy to use. Takes next to no CPU usage at all. Let me see. It's usually like 2%. Not even. It's easy to set up. It's way easier to set up than it was before. It is very user-friendly. And when Jez originally showed me this project, I thought it'd be spectacular because that's when I was trying to figure out good overlays for nuzlocking. And then he showed me that it would be I was using some site that I was window capturing and filling in stuff myself. But then he showed me that one day there would be an app that he's developing where it would be able to make the tracking look awesome, instead of people just using the holographic images and importing them as browser sources. So, it's a very good program. There are public releases. They will obviously be slightly behind what I might be showing on stream because I am an alpha tester. And if you look under the About section, you'll see my name is there as the first guy who used it consistently. And was the most successful at breaking the app. That's part of the reason why he kept me. He really liked the fact that I could destroy his work. I'm very good at destroying technology. Not on purpose. It just happens. I show up and go, hey guys, something explodes, and then everybody goes, how did that happen? And they go, oh, you showed up. Okay, this is a double battle. Oh no, we're gonna fight this not double battle. Why would I fight this double battle? That'd be dumb. I've always been interested in, like, I've done beta tests for many games. I actually, even before streaming it or being able to stream it, I beta tested Dragon's Nest, you know, that third-person MMO from Nexon, the guys of MapleStory. Like, I was actually a beta tester for that, and I played it on a super shitty computer, but found a couple of bugs and reported them. They were actually, like, prominent bugs that they were able to fix before release. Uh-oh. It's okay, it's just Tyrogue. It's okay, it's just a goldfish! I don't want to risk that being outsped, though. But I have the Dragon's Nest, Monster Crown. I've done a few beta tests in the back. I can't think of all the games, like Jupiter Hell I didn't early access. Like, I've done early access stuff. Same thing with Breakwaters today, right? I like doing it. It's really fun. And I like to believe that even when I do escape rooms, I'm always the guy that finds the weird detail. I'm useless on puzzles for the most part. But I'm very good at discovering details that other people didn't. Like, we did one in Casanova, not Casanova. What the fuck? Casaloma in Toronto. And there was one puzzle. It was just a word jumble, but nobody could figure out what it was. So I just looked at it, I'm like, what was it again? It was just letters. Like, it looked like this. And they couldn't figure out, like, what the hell are we supposed to do with these letters? And me sitting there going, I couldn't do the coordinates, the geo-tracking, I couldn't read the maps, I couldn't figure out the puzzle. Oh god. I couldn't figure out the... Like symbols matching and stuff like this. But then everybody finished the 5 puzzles, and we were running out of time, and everybody was panicking. And I was walking around just picking random shit up. And I'm just showing to people like, hey, is this useful? No, put it away. Okay. Hey, is this good? No, put it away. So I just felt like that kid that felt useless, like, you know, like in Gen 8 Pokemon. And eventually it came to these letters like, what the fuck is that? And I go, is that a jumble for the word wheel? Like the wheel I picked up earlier? And then we lost because we ran out of time. But because everyone was sitting and trying to do it, and I wasn't allowed to go look because I was the useless one. So I just happened to look over. I go, I think it's a word jumble. I think it stands for wheel, like the little wheel that's a cog that would close down the pipe. And they go, what? Go do it! And then we ran out of time. Like, yeah, my one time to shine and we lost. That's okay. It happens. What am I fighting in? Meowth? Meowth. I want to get a Scorpia to fight more, but he's just going to get blasted if I send him in. She's going to get blasted if I send her in. Johnny? Stark is pretty thick. Yes, you're truant, but you take good hits. Oh, you know what I was watching last night? I got really obsessed with watching this. I was watching puzzle boxes. I've heard of them. I've just never seen someone do them. It was fascinating. Like I knew they could get complex, but this was like super mega complex. It was awesome. $20,000, $30,000 ones. I think his name was Chris Ramsey or something like that. Really awesome guy to watch. Very relaxing and very neat. Because as much as I say I hate puzzles, because I do to an extent, I still find them fun. Like I like solving. I guess it depends on the genre. It depends on the thing. But I like escape rooms, and I like puzzle solving. Just maybe not like jigsaw puzzles. and stuff like that. But, like, I do like puzzling things, like things that make me think. Like this run. In small bouts. So I was looking at these puzzle blocks, and I go, oh, I'm curious if I should look into this in the future. That'd be kind of fun to see. Figure out what the hell is going on with these, and just try and go from there. You remind me of the powers. Ugh! Well, good thing I didn't... Oh, no, I'm trapped. Shit. I think Scorpion's dead. If I switch, I die. Oh, that's so tragic. Yep, I'm gonna be off by 1 HP. Or you switch up moves. Still can't switch. I need you to use that again, though, if possible. Like, I really need you to use Pursuit again. Or not Pursuit, not Pursuit, not Pursuit. That's, you know what? That's good as long as Fire Spin hits. And actually kills. Because Fire Spin could wear out. It's been 2 turns. The Scorpia breakthrough. Don't fall in love with the Giant Fetus Fly Trap. It's a trap! Ayy. She knows what's up. Carry Crab. That's a fucking Wailord. Oh my god, what is... no, Wailord doesn't actually have... It has a base 140 HP and 60 across the board, if I recall. Oh my god, I do know a lot about Pokemon. That's terrifying. Nope, thank god I'm not that smart. It's a 170 HP with 2 90s? No way, you have 90 attack and special attack? I thought it was a 60. I'm thinking Wailmer is 70s. Who the hell is the 60 across the board? There's a Pokemon that's 60 across the board with like a really high HP. Maybe I was mistaken. Okay, well either way. 290s and a 170 floating around. Again, same deal. We have to discover what Wailord is using here. Shawnee, I really want to send you in, but I'm also afraid you're going to get like Earthquake and killed by a 170 attack. We're going to do it though! Because I need this thing dead. I need to check it. Taunt is fine. I'm not worried about Taunt. It's not in the special attack. Wailord, very weak to special. Not in. Not. Oh, here. Wailord, not base 170 in special attack, special defense, or HP. So that could mean its attack and defense could be 90, 170 respectively. The other thing is we gotta be careful with these notes because they might bait me into less optimal situations. 70-90, huh? Well, it's better than Overheat, so we have to. So I'm just gonna take it over Overheat. That's coverage! Yay! Coverage for the truant Pokemon. Love it. But you know what? It's actually, this one's less mysterious. Because we know that Flaffy could kill it is the point. Politoed's got some thickness to it. Oh, actually, it's got some real thickness to it. Shit. Missed? Gross. Also, I hit with Secret Power to check for Rough Skin. I'm gonna do it. We could do this. This is the time when you would explore to figure out what things have. Oh, the rival's coming up! The rival's level 20? Level 20 and you got 6 Pokemon? Fuck. Do I have to fight him at this level? Oh my god, I do. I think I do. That just scares me, because... Okay, we're researching. I really want to do well with this. And there's nothing wrong with doing a little research, because the research just gives me... There's nothing wrong with research. Yeah, the infant... This, I can't... This is like Whitney. This fight, for some reason, is the hardest fight in the universe. I just don't get it. It's ridiculous. Okay, so she'll have... No, am I the girl? Okay, so he'll have 5 18s and a 20. 5 18s and a 20. And then what about Watson? Let's take a look at his gym to see the one person I'm fighting. I have to fight the youngster. That's easy to tell. Okay, good. So it's actually easier in Emerald. Youngster Ben in Ruby Sapphire has a level 19, which means 6 level 19s. In this one, he usually has 2 17s, so he'll have 6 17s. So we have to beat up 5 level 18s, a level 20, and then 6 level 17s. Also, Wally, which is 6 level 17s. And then I'm assuming with Watson, it'll be 4 level 20s, a 22, and a 24. I feel like there's a bit of room to get to level 18. Maybe. I don't know. I can't take that risk. But I think what we could do is grind Astolia on youngster Ben? The hell is this? Oh, interesting. Discord has its own membership service now. Didn't it already have that? Had a partnership. Okay. So, oh man. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna lead Tim here. I still need to spread experience out. I still can't, the thing is I can't have Stark grind on his own. He's Truant Hypno. I can't do Truant. Truant grinding blows and is very risky. So if I lead Tim, maybe this is when I teach Tim Brick Break. Oh my god! I might have to, though, because the thing is, we're going to be going through a lot of leveling, and I need Tim to be self-sufficient. He'll never miss unless he has his accuracy dropped or the opponent's evasion raised. Nippers, thank you much for our host, man. Appreciate it. Happy Nuzcember. How you doing? This might be the time where we need the extra boost in damage. I'm just going through that regret phase of, if I do this and he dies, I lose a really good TM to turn a new Pokemon into a very strong Pokemon. A roast? What did they say about your mother? Because, you know, like the roasts, you know, those terrible shows where people roast other people. Ah! What'd you eat, though? Pig? Was it turkey? What else can you roast? Potatoes? Was it roasted potatoes? Man, you know, this would be really useful to get rid of a really bad move. What do you guys think? Should we Brick Break on Tim now? I shouldn't be as concerned. I'm just trying to think late game. It's going to be a Gloom, potentially, hopefully a Vileplume if we find a Green Shard, which I don't think we have yet, right? Ooh, roast taters, nice. We do have a green shard. Okay, so we're going to have a Vileplume. Vileplume's attack stat is good. Space 90 or something like that. If it goes there. Shit. Wait. Shuffled stats. What am I saying? Are you good in the attack section? You're not very good in any section. I'm just thinking it's a waste of power, but it's not a waste of power if it puts it up by base 40 and does more damage. Bacon wrapped sausages. Is that even good? I do believe there is a way. Like, I like bacon wrapped chicken. Like these things called chicken tornadoes. Maybe some people have had it if they shop at Superstore. Where it's basically like it's a piece of chicken. And there's just a rim of bacon. It's not wrapped completely bacon. It just has a rim of bacon. It's very good barbecued. Very, very tasty. But like if you could make it turkey bacon. Woo, I love turkey bacon. Turkey bacon's great. Potentially my more favorite bacon. More and more. Hey, glad to hear it though, Nimbus. That sounds like a feast. Like one hell of a feast, actually. Special occasion or just a nice Tuesday? Just another Tuesday at the Nimbus Estate. Ah, cool. Okay. Let me do a calculation here. I don't frickin' know. Oddish. Show me the difference between a base. Show me the difference between a base 80 hit and a base 120 hit. Against someone neutral. Let's do nose pass. The difference is about 7%. I don't think that's worth it. Oh, because we prevent recoil damage too, so we don't even take damage from missing high jump kick to our knowledge. I think that's how that works. I'm going to take a risk and not look that up. Just because I can. Okay. We're not going to do it. We're just going to keep Oddish in front. Dodge this man real good. I'm going to go from here. Here we go. The infamous rival fight. Can we dumpster every main state run in 1 week? In a matter of 7 days of Nuzcember. Shit, he looked. I saw it as I walked up to. That's okay. This will give us more XP. Oh, we gotta fight 2 force trainers as well. But there'll be 3 each, so it'll be a total of 6. Damn you, Officer DK, being a hooligan, wanted to fight. This guy's weaker. This is okay. I might actually even switch to a Stoli if I find a good spot for it. Drizzle's fine. That's okay, that's okay. This is a very weak trainer, so I'm not... I can tell just by the level. The first level is basically the level that fills everything in. Why do you have to have a Suicune? Oh, it's even better. It's weaker, yes. If there's not a better time for a Stolia to come in, this is the time. Nice dodge. Get him. Oh, wait, Thunder. Oh, God, my face. We can't miss this 45% terrible accurate Thunder. Jesus Christ, that did so much. And he lowered my special attack, which means... I wasn't doing anything anyways. Good. Rain Dish, I'm a genius. I feel like that's still going to do more damage. Do it again. Nice. That's good. That's even better. Heal me, Rain. Which version of a Rain song are we going with? Set fire to the rain, let the rain fall down and wash away all the tears and joy, or some shit like that. I don't know. Whatever Hilary Duff was singing. Was that Hilary Duff? Was that my elementary school crush? I think. Was it Hilary Duff? Yeah, it's Hilary Duff and then it was Lights. I think it was the only 2 celebrity crushes I ever had. I have a really hard time crushing on people who I'm not dating. Damn, we're just gonna lower all the stats of Estolia. Fair enough. That's fine, whatever. I can stay in here because I'm not threatened. I have Weather Ball. How much damage would this do? It's buffed, right? Was it base 75? Oh my goodness. 65. I think I had it just because everyone else had it, Epic Fail. It wasn't because I actually had a crush on people. I was just like, I want to fit in. Oh, I like Hilary Duff. I mean, she was cute as a kid. When I was a kid. She was cute when I was a kid. And Lights had the whole, like... Lights was like, she's a gamer when she's not doing her music. Even though she was she number 3 in WoW in some class or something like that. I never liked WoW. I never got into it. I tried it on a completely legal server, and I just was like, I don't get how people spend hundreds of hours, says the man who played MapleStory. And yeah, I never got into WoW. I'm sure it has really cool lore, but I never played with people who like reading lore. Oddly enough, I actually used to super enjoy MapleStory lore. It wasn't high lore, but it was kind of neat. It was cutesy enough you didn't have to think too hard about the story. But the story was kind of cool, how they linked it and everything like that. I guess just WoW had a certain appeal. Plus, the way you play WoW is just not my style at all. Like prepping a bunch of buttons and stuff. I like pushing button and thing happens. Not charging stuff up and being accurate and having lock on. Because I never liked Final Fantasy 12. For that exact reason of, like, locking on and staying in range to use stuff. I'd rather just miss when I use it, right? I don't mind charging stuff up, but it's just the whole game felt very... Like, you had to be optimal, and MapleStory had that too, but it was a lot easier to play. That and LA Tale. I liked LA Tale. Terra was very fun too. Back in the day when I could play a MOBA. Now, or sorry, an MMO. Now I just play MOBAs. That's my face, you stupid bulb. I miss MMOs. I really wish I could play, like, Black Desert Online was really fun. I played that with my friends a little bit. Archeage before they put in payments. MapleStory took like 8 years of my life. Not took it, like it supported 8 years of my life. Terra was extremely fun. I put a few hundred hours in that. Nice, Epic Fail. Now I play Unite. Well, yes, so like I said, if we have time tomorrow, we will be playing Pokemon Unite instead of a Nuzlocke because I want to try out Serena. I think she'd be really fun to test out. She looks really cool. Scorpia, go in. He's weak, and it's a Cascoon. Don't listen to Broken. It's still a Cascoon, just like how mine's still a Dunsparce. Just because our icons look cool in our emotes doesn't mean they're good Pokemon. Lore, they get a lore buff, not an actual in-game buff. This man has leftovers. I hate it. But yeah, MOBAs are just a little better for me because you can still invest time into them, but the thing with MMOs is you sometimes need to invest a lot of time into them, and I never really had a lot of friends that I could do events with because they would spend the money on the game, and they would get all the best equipment. I'm trying to spend in-game money because I don't have IRL money to spend on getting items from the market and stuff like that. With MOBAs, though, it's restricted to what characters you can afford, and you still play, and it's all about the skill of you getting better. So, really, it just played out better for me, money-wise and time-wise. I still remember those days, that one day that I woke up, because I think there was some event going on for either a MapleStory anniversary or Christmas or something like that, where I woke up at 7 a.m., and I shit you not, I did not get up from my seat until 11 p.m., except for, like, grabbing dinner. That was it. I ate breakfast, I started playing at 7, and I played all the way to 11 p.m. on a Saturday. I remember that specifically because that was the day I got the most done, and it wasn't even that much because I wasn't optimally grinding and grabbing anything from the market. Like, 16 straight hours. This is when I was probably 16, 17. So it was like a weekend I got all my homework done on Friday, and then I just played 16 hours straight of MapleStory in one day. And I even used to do that. I'd wake up before I would go to work at karate. Actually, Escorfia could now go in front because of that extra experience. Maybe? Maybe? Shit. I'm afraid Stark's going to grab too much XP, but if I don't split XP, everything's going to level up too quickly. I think Stark is good to absorb until not. Actually, yeah, because I'm never going to grind Stark, so as long as he keeps taking XP, I don't have to worry about him, and everybody else can fight for longer. Yeah, there would be times where I would go to karate at 9 a.m. and work until 4. So what I do is I wake up at 6. But, you know, because I wake up for stream all the time, right? But, I wake up at 6, play for 2 hours, then go to work, come home at 4, shower or whatever, and then start playing at 5 and play till 11, then go to work the next day. That's what I used to do with MOBA, or with MMOs. I was very obsessed. Not a bad thing. I did that with League as well. Like, I still got all of my priorities done and got everything else done. It's just that's how I spent my time, right? It's just a shame because the life that I have now with streaming, I don't stream MMOs. Otherwise, I'd play MMOs nonstop, probably. And MOBAs. It's just MOBAs are not the theme of this channel. The theme of this channel is randomizers and roguelikes and Pokemon-based, obviously. Which is not... I don't regret it. It worked out better than having to look for games nonstop. That's the thing about variety is if you don't have a ton of games and you don't feel like playing new games, you just want to play the same one, variety gets scary like that. This is just like, hey, it's guaranteed I can whip up Pokemon, and I'm going to talk to somebody today. I don't take it for granted. I take it from a business perspective. Do I want to keep a Scorpion in front? I don't think you're strong enough. I don't think it's strong enough to take on as many Pokemon as possible. How's Tim's XP? Yeah, I think Tim can be used here, and then a Scorpion can cover all the other things and cover, like, Wally and shit. Want to get the item here? That's money. Can't use that ever. Zangoose. That's scary. I don't even remember what Pokemon I caught on this route. There it is. Run Killer. Mr. Run Killer. And not even just the Ultimate Noob Challenge, just in general. This guy is mean. He's in a mean position for level restrictions, and just in the normal game in general. Even speedrunning this one's kind of terrifying. It's such a weird place for him to be at the level he's at. It's not even that hard, it's just for somebody. It's like Whitney, it's just like it's out of nowhere, it's just tough. Alright, Safi, let's go. You dare lead Lord Sparse against me? Bitch, it's on. Tim, I give you full permission to smash Lord Sparse if you can. I don't blame you if you die. It is Lord Sparse. Good kick. That's a lot of damage I have to endure right away. That's a lot of damage that's already on me. That's fun. No way. Tim, please. Oh, shit. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. What if he has priority? He doesn't, and I can't miss high jump kick. He doesn't have rough skin. Aftermath doesn't exist in this game yet. Oh, man. Mag Cargo. Okay, well, okay, here's the thing, though. Unless we get Pursuit trapped, we'll have answers for this. Let's just take a look at our move options again. Nothing... Well, yeah, we have... Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. That's not great, because now we're trapped again with our Truant Pokemon. But we can't heal anyways, so we're just gonna get the kill. Actually, we're gonna get the kill. I was worried we were gonna miss. But we got the kill. Unless for some reason you're super uber tanky. You're not, you're dead. So now we can switch into whatever answer we need. Stark's gonna be level 20. From useless to the highest level on the team. Amazing. Ghastly. Ghastly has a 90 stat. Is 290 stats somewhere? Oh, Ghastly should be the same as Gengar. So, Ghastly will have base 100 defense, so it's physically bulky. Which means I want to hit with Cheney out on the special side with Pursuit. Yes. I don't remember, we don't know the moves of it, but we want to hit it on the special side. So we're going to switch into Pidgeotto. Get a Pursuit off, it should kill. That's fine. I don't think I'm going to play around that per se. He's gonna lose it on his turn anyways. Pursuit will kill. He's not bulky in that sense. What? What? Is Gengar just really thick? It's not HP thick. Well, that we can tell though because it is a Ghastly. Well, no, it didn't matter. If it's base 100, he'd have base 100 HP. How much... If I'm a Ghastly, and I have base 100 HP at level 18, he'd have about... great. He would have 69 HP. Yeah. Go for it, chat. What about base 80? 62 HP? Does that look like 62 HP we dropped? Not really. He might just be super thick. It just seems... Gengar's bulky. Okay, Gengar is just bulky defense and Spadef. Alright. Not a problem. Just go for another pursuit. Boop. I'm also not very strong. Pidgeotto doesn't have the highest special attack that it randomized into. So it could be that, but it seems like it's... We're just gonna say more defense. Bulky, more defense. Okay. No. Oh. We stay in. Numel has rough skin. All right. Numel has rough skin. It's fine. We'll take the damage. Don't want to go for confusion on the off chance something bad goes wrong. Pelipper was your starter. Can't horn drill that. Funny. I don't know what this thing has. Did it have a ground move? Does anybody remember what the... I think it had Boomerang, right? I feel like it did. Sorry, motherfucking rollout? Oh my god, please. Oh no, we can't risk this. We go into Shawnee right now. If it bones me, it bones me, but we can't have rollout start going. Ooh, outspeed. Yes, good. I feel like it had a ground move. No, it had a fire move. You just really don't want to drop the Tyranitar, do you? My fighting user is kind of nightshaded. You can't hurt him, right? Okay. Could use a dark move. Ah! Oh no. Okay, T-Tar. Tyranitar, what do you have? You have a 134, a 100, a 110, and a 100 somewhere, and a 95. We're looking for the 61. I don't think we're going to find that. We're just going to have to punch this man and pray it works. And he has Stab Rock and we're probably toast. Yep. Okay! That's not good. Alright. I don't know how strong that is, but I have nobody that can tank that. I think Hypno's dead. The question is, what's the answer afterwards? I really should have went for... I thought I'd do a lot more damage to that. I really should have gone for Mudshot to lower speed. That's on me. Who the hell manages that? I lost Boomerang. Oh my god. This could kill me if I don't lower the speed. I don't know what to do. I can't set... Timlu might not outspeed now because I didn't lower speed. Shit! I can't heal either. What can Astolia do other than die? How much defense does my Hypno have? Hypno's only 34 defense. Astolia's thicker. And even Shawnee is thicker, and he took how much damage? No, he took like 60-something damage, right? Or 50-something damage? Why do you want me to lose? Why is everybody against me? You're not the only one. I'm not just using you as the example. There's so many people that want to see me lose in Nuzlocke. Why? Entertainment? I've lost 7 runs. Oh, wait. 4. I've lost 10 runs already in 5 days. You want to see me lose more? I do not get the appeal. Also, it's not very nice to tell people please lose. If it happens, it happens. I can try and horn drill, but then if I miss, I get killed. Alright, Stark, you're dead, man. You gotta be. Uproar. Oh, no. But that's not stab. We don't know how strong rock thing was. Oh, crap. Okay. The only hindsight thing here is should have lowered speed. Para? I need the para really badly. Shit. 52 down to 19. It's what, 33 damage? 33 damage? I could hope for a low roll. I really can't lose Shawnee. If he's still making an uproar, right? Maybe he derps out. Do less damage. Okay. I don't know what the answer is here. I think we just lost. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, I think we had to lower his speed there. But we don't know how fast he is either. We could do a retrospective thing look at it. I think we're done. Fuck. Well, Astolia is thicker. Let's see if she can manage this. He calmed down. That's really bad. I can go for the 45% accurate Thunder, because everything else is resisted, or I just go for the damage and hope I can take it. The answer is probably not. I can't even kill it if I get the poison. How much damage is this? Good sweet Jesus. Yeah, it's over. Man. Wow. Back to square one. Wow, man. What do you mean you can't find Tyranitar? Nah, lowering its speed wouldn't have mattered. It was base 100. And its attack was the 134 still. Oh my god, he didn't re-randomize. He got better. He actually got better. Oh, it's such a shame. How strong was Ancient Power? Base 80 move, 30 of them. Wow, Jesus Christ. Wow. So, the only thing that we could have tried to do there, what would have Tyranitar... Well, okay, what would the speed be? Base 100 speed at level 18 is what? 46. What was the speed of my... Let's do the math on this. I have a feeling going for the drop, yeah, it was 30 speed. Would we have outsped? We would have. Fuck. That's on me then. I really should. Yeah, we would have outsped. So the play there was to go for Mud Shot. That was silly of me. I honestly thought this would do a lot more damage than this, but they're very even to each other. I got baited by numbers. That's completely on me. Because then we would have outsped Go for I Jump Kick in one. So. Shit, man. I'm not as good as I thought I was. For a guy's been doing it for years. Always go for the stat drop. Okay. Well. We have an option, chat. We have options. Do you want me to continue on with these same move sets, or this same Titan Lock, or do you want me to do the new Titan Lock? I don't want you to base it off the number of losses. You guys donated for this run. I want you to tell me, do you still want every trainer to have 6? Because no matter what, Titan Lock's changing after Nuzcember. It's a little too much. But do you still want to see the same run for the purposes of making it really hard? Or do you want me to do the new settings? I don't care either one. If you want the same settings, then go with the same settings. I just want to know what you guys want. The thing that the new settings would do, instead of every normal trainer getting +5 Pokemon, they would only get +1 Pokemon. Important trainers like the rival would get +2 Pokemon, and all gym leaders would still have 6 Pokemon. That's the only change. So instead of everybody having 6, it means that all normal trainers have 1 extra. All rival fights and important trainers have 2 extra. And then bosses will still have all 6. So it's still stuff. It's still tough. I was also going to include the what was the wild stuff I was going to do? Right, yeah, because we're not increasing the Pokemon, so I don't think that's fair in this run. This run you definitely need more power, or at least higher chances of getting power. I'll put it to a vote. I'm going to take a break. There's not a lot of time left in the stream anyways, but I'll put it to a vote. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, I'll give you guys about 5 minutes for this. Yeah, here you go. Here's your pull. Thank you much for watching. I will be right back. Just gonna grab some more water, stand up, stretch. Not get too hung up on... It's a very easy mistake to fix. I just got baited by numbers. I'm human. It's just the way it goes. I know better to always go for the stat reduction. So... no big deal. Okay, I will be right back. Thank you much for watching. No, I went to the store. Did I not give you music? What happened to the music? Oh my god. Oh, it's one of the songs that just pauses for like 45 seconds at the end. I'm really not sure. What's the results? Result me. Every trainer has 6 Pokemon with 1 vote. Okay. Fascinating. But Epic Fail voted for the new rules. Yeah. So I'm going to make an executive decision and say we're going to do the new Titan Lock rules. That generally happens anyways. It's good to try and get people's opinions on it. Admittedly, the new rules are still going to feel difficult, so it's not a huge deal. I'm going to put +2 on every trainer. Like every normal trainer and elite trainer or important trainer, still +5 on on the gym leaders and the elite 4. What are they called? Bosses? There's no Pokemon for sure. Yeah, I think that'll be fair. That way, anyone who's a single Pokemon user will at least be 3. Then it feels like a decent fight. I think that's fair. And it's not to nerf it because I'm losing. It's just legitimately, I think the rules are a little overtuned. It's just a bit much to manage, and it's just leading to a lot of complications that rely on your early game to be near flawless, and that's not very fun at all. Even if I'm stuck with 1 Pokemon, I'd like to have a decent chance. I don't think I'll stand a chance with 1 Pokemon in this particular instance. Even most games being stuck with 1 Pokemon is not good with level restrictions anyways. But, boss trainers are there. Let's put these guys at 2. Put these guys at 2. It's the only change we're doing. Save that to Lord help us all. And the wild Pokemon, I'm not going to do it. There are quite a bit of rules, which is fine. That's part of the Ultimate Noob Challenge. That's what I'm saying. It's not... the other rules are not causing issues. We're playing fine around those rules. It's... specifically... It's specifically the fact that there's so much experience coming into the team that's forced. And then if we were to use those rules for other games have even more forced fights. Especially in the newer gens, because they try to level you up on your way to the things you don't have to do as much grinding. Which would then basically mean that this would be quite impossible if I had to fight 6 Pokemon on... like, there's not even that many... like, there are a lot of forced trainers in Gen 3. There are more forced trainers throughout the game with lower level restrictions. So... accidentally create the world's first warp bubble? What the hell does that mean? Like warp speed? Oh, God. Warp drives. Okay. Now we're entering the Federation. About damn time. I'm just kidding. I still just want a hoverboard. Just remember, Back to the Future predicted hoverboards for what? The year 2000 and what? What year were we supposed to have hoverboards? Was it this year the movie was set in? They came from 1962 or something like that. Or no, they came from 1982. I don't remember. Never saw the movie? It's a good movie. Very dated jokes. You're too young. That doesn't matter. Some older movies are fine. I highly recommend everybody watches I, Robot at least once. I still think it's a very accurate movie description. Or a very accurate thing with AI. Okay. I'm just randomizing it again. Double checking that everything is in the right place. So we're gonna have less Pokemon. Not too many less, but you're gonna notice a difference. It's actually gonna be playable and not rely on catching the first 3 Pokemon in the game, otherwise it's over. You know what I mean? Be nice to get a run going. You know what I mean? This run's so fucking dead. And if I win this one and everyone goes, oh, well, it's because you changed the rules. It's like, well, no, I balanced the rules. I definitely balanced the rules. I fully invite you to fight every trainer as 6 Pokemon. I 100% invite you to do it. Muted. Oh, interesting. Fast. Set. We were on clouds, right? Was it clouds or was it snow? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay. Round 5. Fight. I'm a girl. So we'll get this one started before I head out, and then we'll see what the run's looking like. If it wants to die really quickly, we'll let it die really quickly. Oh boy, energy powder. Why, girl? It's faster. Men talk less. I usually play the guy. I mix it up. It's just the inner speedrun in me. Okay, what do we got this time? Deoxys, Lapras, and Casca... What? Are you fucking kidding me? Man, if I can't win with a Deoxys... Actually, it's much... Is it? Which version is it? Deoxys Speed? I think the best version that you want of Deoxys would actually be... Defense, right? Deoxys. What are the different forms? Can I look up the different forms? Alright, hold on. Deoxys forms. It is Deoxys Speed. How you doing, Broken? Good to see you, man. No, I'm here to win. Thanks, though. Alright, so base is 150s and 50s, which is scary. Attack form is 2 180s and a 150. Defense is 2 160. Actually, it's the weakest. This one might be the actually most balanced because speed form has a 50, but has a base 180 that's going somewhere, and then 90s and 95s. So there will be 150 that will make us very susceptible. Admittedly, on defense wouldn't be the worst thing in the universe. I'm here to win. I want to win. This is not the worst. The worst seems to be defense because you get 2 160s, but everything else is like 70. How's your day going, Broken? Happy Nuzcember. Alright. Let's pray it's on a good stat. And let's pray it is not 50 on a really, really helpful stat. IV-wise, looks okay. Nice jackpot, Nyctophile. Welcome in, man. What do we got? Airlock. Fascinating. Oh, for the love of God, did my 180? Did my 180 go into my HP? Are you fucking for real? I have to check now. Where's the calculator? Deoxys speed. Yeah, let's see. Alright, so if this is a base 180... It went to my HP. That's amazing. Wait, let's see. No, it can't be an HP. Wait. Huh? That IV's wrong. If this is 95, what does this look like? Yeah, it's my HP. It's literally in my HP. So my 50 went into my special defense. Oh, the but's not on. Give me a second here. There we go. How's your day going, Nyctophile? And Broken. Okay, so our weakest stat went to special defense, which is admittedly not terrible. Our highest stat, I think, actually went to our HP. Oh, actually, no, you might be right. No, I can't tell. Hold on. What's base 95? No, I think it's an HP. No, it's actually... No, it's back in speed. What the frick? It isn't speed. The fuck? Okay. Because it just perfectly... Why? Okay, so the HP calculation is off then. Those aren't the correct IVs then. I don't think. 90... I don't know. It's fine. It's even. It gives us the best chance here of winning. Bubble Beam, Double Kick is strong. Thunderbolt's fine-ish. But, alright. The Thunderbolt. Okay. And we're Rash, plus special attack. Oh, that's why we're plus special attack. Minus special defense. Oh, boy. Alright, thank you to everybody who uses the Patreon and has their name in priority for all of our runs. It's a lot of moves. Fascinating. I actually have hope. And this thing grows slow, too. Thanks. We fight a Lapras? I'd like to take this. Thanks. Deobroxis? It's probably stronger. It's 235s, yeah. I don't want him to sound like the Bronx. I don't even remember where the Bronx are. Oh yeah, Pichu. Oh yeah, let me wipe all my notes. I just wipe every note that I have. Okay, so our limit is currently 4? 4. Wow. Squiggly Nooblet. Wow. Kick him. Nice. This is number 5. Holy crap, a fight that's not actually ridiculous and none of the rules impacted that? I'm in heaven. Oh no, you're leveling up so quickly, the fuck? Holy shit. That's amazing. Second pair of shoes, thanks Mom. Alright, how are we catching today? A hoot hoot. With Intimidate. That's not terrible, actually. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem, isn't it? Oh, boy. I didn't think I'd actually kill, to be honest with you. To be dead honest with you. Just one at least. Oh boy. Alright, ball time. Need you to... That is a very strong rapid spin. Never mind. Marie could have been a thick owl. Damn. Yep, back to the babies. Base 50. Hey, it's a normal rapid spin in Gen 8 without the speed raise and 5 power points. This thing sucks. Oh yeah, what were his stats like? It has Truant too? No, it has Oblivious, so thank God it's wrong. What are you again? Airlock. Okay, you have Oblivious. My thing baited me, I forgot. I can't tell, but it looks like Speed has something in it. It's not a Speed plus Speed nature either, so that's good. Might use Pichu here to catch. No, don't give milk. Whismer. Oh, boy. Trace is useful. You would crit, wouldn't you? Yeah, that hurts. Alright, color lock, type lock. All 3 should be fine. Whismery is in. Yeah, that is basically a 2 IV Pichu. Wow. That is a 2 IV thing. Dude, good to see you, man. Happy Nuzcember. That is also a max attack Marie and almost a max special attack Whismer. Okay, so we almost got 2 perfect, two max IV Pokemon. How you doing, Kari? Pin Missile is the only move it has. It'll learn something soon, though. Probably it's 5 or 6. Wow. And it's not Stench as an ability. Its ability is Trace. Again, the tracker is not correct on that. That's okay. Mild as well. Man, your HP is somewhere. Pink, yellow, and Deoxys, I believe, is red. Yeah. Alright, when does Whismer learn moves? Level 5. Farm Pichus. Or Venomoth. Okay, copied color change. Okay. Oh, it's got stab. Just gonna run away. It would copy the one on the left, I believe. I can't remember if it's random or if it just copies the first Pokemon that comes out. That's a good question. That is a mechanic I have not run into very often, so I don't quite keep that information on memory. Same side? That would make sense too. Across from itself. Tentacruel with Water Veil. I'll write that down. Just so you remember we can't burn it. Well, shit. Good start. Great wrap, thanks. I just wanted to move. There we go. Good start with my Offachu. Wonderful. That's base 100 and can't miss. That's astounding. Remember, these guys are going to have more Pokemon, so we'll see what our levels look like now. Yep. Happy Nuzcember, officer. Enjoy your box. I don't even feel it anymore. It's like just Pokemon dying in this run is just a thing now. So for those who don't know, we changed to the modified Titan Lock rules because the other rules were just too much Pokemon, too many things going on. So we're gonna try it with the less Pokemon. I don't think it's gonna. I think it's still gonna be a lot of XP to keep track of, but it was just getting a little too ridiculous how much XP we have to manage, and you have to catch so early, otherwise you're just screwed. So, ow. This should still be challenging because we have all the rule restrictions still enabled. And a switch. This AI knows exactly what it wants to do. It's amazing. And scary. I can't even punch this because steel still resists ghost. We died. We died to a Deoxys with Bullet Punch, Shadow, Sneak, and Incinerate. There was potentially a way we got out of it, but it was very unlikely. And he just decided to, Howla just decided to destroy the run. So, currently we only have 2 runs that are up right now. That is, this run has just been revived, so it's not really, actually no, we just have the shift lock. That still has something going. Amazingly. It got somewhere, we got some good stuff going. But it's just a Deoxys. Deoxys was his ace, and it dumpstered us. Very little we could have done. Like I said, there was like one scenario we could have made it through with, but it would have required a lot of things to go our way, and that just wasn't in the stars, so what are you going to do? Nice. Well aware of that. Okay. So much XP. Wow. But not like I'm not level 10 by the end of the first trainer, so that's a bonus, right? How do I have Pokemons? In the ZX randomizer, it actually gives you an option for Gen 3 and up to add more Pokemon to trainers. Same thing with adding them held items. It exists. And I'm happy for it, because it means I don't have to raise levels. I'm sorry, what? Okay. I don't even know if learning about Arena Trap would help me, because I can't answer it. Actually, no, we should, just so that we know that Arena Trap does actually exist, and having Pokemon that would get trapped by it have a way to escape, potentially. Okay. You have this. I can't use more than one because, again, rules. I really want that item. Now you're not 6 Pokemon, it might be feasible in case I accidentally hit you. Yay, useful. Story about church? Story about church. Any story about church? We didn't see any statuses there. No abilities we have to worry about. Relating to church. I don't know. I mean, like, church was, I usually just went to church. Not many things happened except in Sunday school. I used to be, for the Sunday class, I used to be the guy who would make sure that kids were paying attention. Or slap over the head with a crucifix. No. I was like the enforcer for them to make sure they paid attention in class. But in terms of stories for church, I mean, I'm trying to think. Most times I just went. I mean, there were some oddballs at church. There used to be a guy who had a really, really deep voice. And every time he would sing, you know, like, it's basically like a tone-deaf deep voice. So the man would just sing like he's talking, but I even have melody and I don't even know how to sing well. But he just talked he would sing monotone, and it was very, 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 very obvious that he was at church. We didn't know who he was. I eventually found him. I eventually found the man, so I know what he looks like. But you knew he was gonna be there. Ooh, Wingull. Can I use Wingull? Whismer's pink. Superpower. Fuck. Ow. Cotton Spore. Outside of that guy, I mean, there were some. We used to have a really cool priest a long time ago. He was like a sports guy. He actually made church really, really fun. Like, I enjoyed church. By the way, who am I going with here? Ooh, we can get Peladu. You can get Dew in here. It just looks like Lid Dew. Or Peliddew. Ew. I don't know. Peladu. We used to have this guy who was really into sports. Wax incense? Son of a bitch, that's great. Oh my god. No, because even the Kool-Aid Man had some intonation in his voice. 5580. That's terrible. And like, he was very nice because a lot of his homilies was actually around sports and made him very, very relatable. It's just a shame that he was essentially removed from practice because they didn't like him. He was too modern, and my church is very old school, like very orthodox, even though it's still a Roman Catholic church. it was very orthodox with the people that were running it, and the ministry did not like him very much. So kind of like, you know, Nuzcember over there. I'm gonna go heal. The main thing that did it was there were 2 kids that wanted to go to the mall to buy their parents a Christmas gift as a surprise. It was a family with not a lot of money, and they went to the church because they didn't know where to go because they couldn't ride the bus by themselves and stuff like that. And so I'm gonna give it back to Pelipper. Actually, no, I'm gonna give him the lax incense. You take the Oranberry? I guess. So either way, like they were looking for help, so they went to the church, and the priest at the time, Father Joe, even had a cool name, Joe, just Joe, right? He was just a straight up, he was a dude bro, but not even like a bad dude bro. Like he was just like a very relatable, practices faith, but was very family friendly, super cool with the kid, like actually cool with the kids. Not to sound old in way of saying, like he actually wanted to keep up with kids' interests and stuff like that. It wasn't like church was #1, but everything else was also #1 to him. It's not like things were above or below, like his faith was better than all else. Like, no, it's involved in everything, and that was really awesome to hear from him. So what happened was these two children, they were like 9 or something like that. They walked to the church, and it was snowing that day, and Father Joe had seen them. This is the story that I was told anyways about why he left. And he asked them what's wrong, and they explained the situation. He said, well, what if I drive you to the mall and I help you buy the gift? Because he knew they couldn't ride the bus and stuff like that. So he put them in his car, and he took them to the mall, bought the gift, brought them back home. What ended up happening was somebody at the mall from the parish noticed that he had 2 children with him. So they basically said, like, what are you doing driving these 2 children to the mall? And he tried to explain himself, saying, well, they asked for help, I helped them. But it wasn't kosher because stranger danger, right? You know, a fucking priest with 2 children, and this was at the time when priests are kind of getting that, well, they always have that bad rap, but like this is when the time was getting locked down, and it was very public. So they kicked him out. They relocated him, and then he just ended up leaving, to my knowledge. I think he left the faith. Like, he's still Catholic, but he left the priesthood. It was such a disappointing way to lose him, because he was a legitimately nice guy. And it's just the fact that he didn't, like, I remember he was even telling us when I worked the sermon, or when I worked the Sunday school, like, he was saying, like, the church would go to him, like the Vatican would go to him, or the Archdiocese of Toronto, and they would say stuff like, you need to be more priest-like, and be more like us, where we are, you know, faith first, other people, we want to help other people, but we need to, you know, still put all of our faith in advance. We have to be above because we're the priest and they're the worshiper, right? Like, he was saying, like, I don't like that stuff. You know, I am just like any other follower of God. And it was so sad to see a guy who was so modern and you know, because a lot of people give religion a bad rap, but for him, religion was community. And that's like it is for me too, right? I'm not, I pray, right? I go to mass 2 or 3 times a year, right? I used to go a lot more, but it's just, well, I could explain why I stopped going to church as much, because the thing that made me leave Sunday school. But I got high jump kicked. But he was an incredible guy who cared about community and said, well, faith is just the connecting part to the community, just like it is for anything else. And unfortunately, they got rid of him. I don't think I can even hit this guy with anything impressive. I think he'll die. I just gotta whittle him down. Is that the only thing you have? How you doing, Starlight? Happy Nuzcember. Good to see you. How have you been? But yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad we get to trade it up. Can I even use him? What color is he? Yellow, I'm assuming. Yellow or black? Actually, I don't know. What color would you identify as? I can't use him with Wingull. He'd have to replace Wingull, which is fine because he sucks. Ninjask is yellow. Ninja Noob. You're a bug now, PokeNoob. Congratulations. And you're dead. And in fact, I have to replace you anyway. So what do you have on you? White smoke. What are your stats? Ah, his speed went to his attack. That's why. Oh my god. Spike cannon, high jump kicks. Only 65? Wow. It still hurts, though. Oh, yeah, no, I mean, that was the thing. He never forced it either. That was the one thing about Father Joe as well, is he never talked about, you know, if you're Catholic and you don't go to church, you're doing it wrong, right? Like, you're somehow weaker in your faith if you don't go to church. What do you mean I'm weaker in my faith? I'm out here doing good things for people out of the goodness of my heart. How is it me going to church makes me a better person? Because you have to keep up with your faith. The book hasn't changed in how many millennia? The Bible is still the Bible. It's the same fucking thing. Ninja is definitely, yeah, Ninjask is definitely a sniper. That sucks. That's accurate. It's better than the Wingull. At the very least. Oh, I can't have Wingull in front. Oops. Yeah, he does have Roar. Oh, that's unfortunate, Starlight, but congrats on the job? I assume. I'm going to actually give this over to him because he's fragile. And you're going to have the Oranberry. But yeah, it's just like Father Joe was one of the best that we had. I mean, we had another guy, Father Ron McLean. He was really cool. He was very nice. He was Orthodox, but he was a very nice older guy who also cared about community. He was more of a church thing, but he was like for a guy who was very traditional, he actually just like didn't force it down people's throats. He was always there for people when they had problems. He'd always take people into his thing. And I mean, even our priests now do. Like, our priest does listen to you when you need help. But there's just a difference with the mannerisms in which people relate faith to, like, this has to be your life, right? Yeah, and gatekeeping sucks no matter where you go. I agree. It's the same thing as content creation. The same thing as anything you do, right? Education, going to a bar, like, you know, getting weird looks for who you are and stuff like that. Gatekeeping is always shitty. Gatekeeping does not work. There are community standards. Like, everybody needs to meet certain standards, like following my rules. But following my rules is not gatekeeping. Following my rules is following the jive of the room, right? Gatekeeping would be like, oh, what's that? You like anime? Everybody clear out. No anime allowed, right? If it doesn't affect the overall culture of the room, what do I care, right? You start coming in, start riddling off obscenities. Yeah, maybe you're not fitting the culture of the room, and all of a sudden, maybe I will shut the gates on you, but it's not gatekeeping if you're being a dumbass about it. Wait, what are his IVs? 4 eggs. It's fine. It's fine. It's base 165. I don't even know who Miyazaki is. Ha! Got him! I actually don't know who Miyazaki is. I'm not kidding. Yeah, I mean, I've always thought that way. And that's the thing, too. When I went to church, I used to be much more of a... Like, my parents... I don't know. My parents told me just to take my faith seriously. They never told me, like, you know, my nonna wanted me to be an altar boy and you know, enter the... She really wanted to have one of her grandchildren be a priest. I know Totoro. Oh, is that Miyazaki? I don't watch it. Is that okay? Am I in trouble? Have I offended at least 9 people in this call? Or in this chat room? But, is that like Hamtaro as well? Totoro... Are Totoro and Hamtaro related? I'm not high enough level to fight this, am I? Wow, I'm not used to being low level. This is amazing. Oh, Mononoke. And Ponyo. Oh, I know Ponyo. That was a cool movie. I actually watched Ponyo. And that's Kiki's Delivery? Kiki's Delivery Service or something like that? Oh, Oh, Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah. I don't know if I've watched that. I watched Spirited Away. That's Studio Ghibli. The guy, all I remember is the guy with the mask on that just eats things. Sore loser Skynet. I agree. Oh, shit. I actually, Mr. Ukes, when he donated for me to buy Ni no Kuni, I actually did pick up Ni no Kuni. So that will be played at some point because that is the start of the Buy My Games initiative we're doing on the channel. But yeah, like, it's always been just respect other people for their opinions, and if you don't understand the opinions, rather than shitting on the opinions, try and figure it out first. Like, understand where people are coming from before you just shit on the opinion. That's always been the golden way to live. And that's what I liked about my older priests. We had one priest at one point who was just like, I'm really glad that he left our church because he was really, really orthodox. And it's just like, you will worship God because he is everything. And we're like, okay, we're Roman Catholic. Calm down, dude. Ni no Kuni won because that was told that was the monster collecting one. White Witch or something like that. Oh. Ninja Noob. Please? Nice. That's true, officer. Every time I talk about anime, I offend people. I mean, if it's in a Nuzlocke, sure, man. I heard that the second... I remember Gamma telling me the second was much more focused on, like, combat and not monster collecting. Or even any monster collecting. It's kind of like the whole Shin Megami Tensei versus Persona thing? But they play differently, too? I don't remember. Yes, yeah, Wrath of White Witch. That looks correct. Oh, good! Again, doesn't answer. I'm putting it down. It's not going to help me. This is bad. I have Lax Incense. Let's hope that works. This is really bad. Let's hope we can kick him hard enough. Yeah, something like that, Nyctophile. Yeah. Something to that effect. Why are you so fast? Rhydon got some good speed. I'm putting down high speed. But yeah, the, like Father Joe was a really cool breath of fresh air. I have to learn this, by the way. 6595, that's fine. Admittedly, Disable kind of is really bad at 70% accuracy. I'm just gonna get rid of it. That'll give us some good coverage. 95% accuracy is not wonderful because, you know, I missed 95 more than I missed 70. Quite possibly, or maybe its defense even got flipped. Because I believe its defense is slightly higher as a Rhydon? I could be wrong. I think that's wrong. I think its attack is always 10 base points higher than its defense. Or is it 130, 140? No, it might be 130 attack, 140 for Rhyperior. Yeah, 130 attack, 120 defense for Rhydon. Rhyperior's 140 attack, 130 defense. Yeah, so it could be either or got flipped. It still tanked well, so maybe its HP got put in its defense. The most important thing to note is it has Shadow Tag and High Speed. But yeah, like, I super enjoyed going to church. And I thought it was really cool. I just didn't like the whole, like, go to church or you're a bad Catholic mentality. And the thing that made me leave the church was when the Vatican started cracking down. Like, leave Sunday school. Was when the Vatican started sending everybody back to, like, we're doing the more orthodox thing. So instead of saying the Apostles' Creed, we're saying the Nicene Creed. And we're using a lot more orthodox sayings. So instead of, you know, having just the cup of blood, it was the chalice of blood. Like, we're making, you know, a man who literally, or a man in the stories and in the scriptures who gave their lives and was a poor carpenter's son, all of a sudden have a chalice, and he's, you know, this freaking adorned and glowing God. I mean, yes, he was the image of God, but Jesus Christ was supposed to represent the common man, not like he was godly. He was in the image of God, but he was also man. But the older scriptures make him sound like not like us, right? And then eventually they told me in Sunday school that I had to start teaching kids that if they weren't Catholic, they were going to hell. And that's when I left. Because I told them, sorry, I can't do that. You can't tell me that if I look at a little Muslim girl or I go over to someone who's Jewish, and you want me to tell them that they're not Catholic, therefore going to hell, I can't do that. I value my moral standards, and that's ridiculous. And that's the Vatican and the Pope talking. That is not human. That is not humans talking. That is tradition talking, and I hate that. Schoolboy Mims. Oh God, she's loaded. Oh God, it's a Blissey. Oh, that's not good. See, +2 is still a lot. Yay. But that's what made me leave, is when I was in a class, I didn't even know it. It's only when I heard it that I started realizing, like, oh my God. I asked them after, I go, so just out of curiosity, is that a change in the scripture, or where did you get that from? I said, yeah, we're looking at more Old Testament stuff. Like, but Roman Catholicism focuses on the New Testament. Why are we focusing on the Old Testament? That doesn't make any sense. That's what I found out. I had to start, if I wanted to stay in the Sunday school, I would have to encourage and be okay with them teaching that. Like, they had kids riddling it off. They're going, you know the whole thing where you're in a younger class, and they're like, okay, what's 2 + 2? And all the kids go, 4! Basically, our version that day when I left was, if you're Catholic, which way are you going when you die? Heaven! And if you're not Catholic, which way are you going when you die? Hell! And I'm just sitting there going, ProPok, why? Uh-huh. Yeah, no. I can't. Nope, that's it. That's my limit. Sorry, guys. Really want to be a part of the church. I like being Roman Catholic. Can't sit there telling non-Catholic individuals they're going to hell. That's not my forte at all. And that's when I was very deeply religious too. I just couldn't stand it. That's when I really learned that I could be religious and moral in the way that I need to be, and not be in the church 24/7. You know, even when I went to go get my pastoral letter, I had to lie. I hate that. I hate that I had to lie to the church. But they asked us, basically, actually, let me get you the sheet here. Where's the, pastoral letter? Pastoral letter. Let me just riddle you off some of the questions. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, man. Like, it's not to make fun of it, but let me just show you some of the questions and the reason why it gets very uncomfortable after a while. I still have it here. I still have it probably somewhere here. Like, this shit was bananas. I had to grit and bare my teeth while doing this, because it hurt. It hurt to say, and it hurt to lie, because I didn't want to have to lie, but I needed to, because the stuff they were asking was... Okay, here we go. So. It's loading up right now. I'm sorry, poison point routes? We're writing that down. Good to note. Very good to note, since we can't actually heal that off in battle. We can heal it off now. Yeah. 1, 2. Hold on, let me get home before I die to poison. Before I start. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We're fine, Noob. Don't worry. 24. Dead. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so the first question was, you know, show where you've been attending and tell you how much attendance there is. And then they said, here's the description. Describe your attendance at Sunday Mass below. List the parishes of other communities that you have belonged to since 2010. Describe your attendance. Fine. If you're away from the parish for extended periods of time because of cottaging or other reasons, include the name of the parish you attend while away. Okay, that's fine. I like how cottaging is the main reason, not COVID. Because they were doing online services, right? So it's like, okay, so, you know, no taking a break for the church. You're supposed to, on your vacation, go worship God, which is fine. Whatever. Some people do. And then it says, if your attendance over the last 5 years has been other than weekly, explain why. Okay, annoying. But then here's my favorite question. Okay, so it asks, what have I done at the parish? Which is funny, because you'd think they'd know by my name, and by me calling them and saying, hey, I need to know where this form is, they know how involved in the parish I'd be. But they have to keep it neutral. So I explained the way I could. Have you used your special talents to assist the parish community or other good works over the last 5 years? For me, it was extra life, right? Extra Life was me using that. White Smoke. Oh, that's my White Smoke. Chinchou is Trace. That's not gonna help me in any way. That could help me in some way. And then this was my favorite question of the entire questionnaire. I need you to look away. Thanks. God, he fooled me. What a god. Okay, here's my favorite question. Doubtless you are seeking a job with the Catholic School Board and anticipate them paying you. Let me put that in chat for you here. Let me just Let's just read that statement together, okay? Here we go, class. Doubtless you are seeking a job with the Catholic School Board and anticipate them paying you. No, I'd like to work a full-time job, 40 hours, for exposure. Weirdest statement in the universe. How have you materially supported your parish? And then they ask me how much have I donated to the church? Which my answer was, I mean, I gave money at Christmas. It was a toonie, but I gave money. I did give money. They didn't ask how much. I just gave money. And then their other question, or their statement at the end is, obviously this question is not as important for those who are now just entering the workforce. so there's like, the two sentences of the statement basically say, hey, you want to get a job because you want to make money, right? How have you given us money? By the way, we understand if this question is hard for you because you weren't making money before. Wow! Thanks for relating? I think I found it such a weird statement. It was just such a weird. Why not just start with how have you materially supported your parish? Obviously, this question is not as important for those who are now just entering the workforce. Why not just start with that if you recognize, for those who aren't in the workforce, you might not be able to give as much money. But the other thing is, it also implies that even if you didn't have money to spare in your budget, they want you to budget your money into giving to the church, which not some people can. But it's the assumption that you are doing it, which rubbed me the wrong way. I understand, but it's also like, if people can't budget, like, that's why I tell people for Extra Life, I am so happy that in the past 2 years we have raised like $6,600 because we're in COVID times and times are very tough for a lot of people. And I'm just amazed that there are people who still have room in their budgets to be able to give to charity. That's astounding. That's amazing. And I'm appreciative of that because you guys are spectacular for giving. And that's why I want to give you the rewards and everything else that I can. Which, by the way, I will be shipping out in the next week. I know I said that 2 weeks ago. I'm still looking for the packaging. But it's just like the assumption that you've always had money to budget in is just kind of like, well, you can't. It's not all the time, right? But again, that's just how it is. So you just kind of tank with that and say what you did and stuff like that. So, yeah. That was the weird question. It's not as bad as I probably purported to be, but it's just that question was just, that statement in itself is just, doubtless you are seeking a job to anticipate them paying you. Anticipate. Not expect, by the way. Anticipate. No, I really hope they choose me to get this year's wage in the budget. 2 amulet coins? That's fascinating. I hope this year I draw the longest straw so I get paid. Oh, dear. Anyways. So. That's the part I find funny. There's also that time of the church when my late grandfather, I held a candle for the first time at the Easter Vigil. Like that midnight vigil thing that they do? Or is that Christmas? Either way, it was at Christmas. But I was holding the candle, but I didn't know that the paper part or the plastic part or whatever that you put the candle through, basically it's like a saucer, and you put the candle through the middle like this, right? So I was holding it, but I didn't notice I was tilting it, so wax was starting to leak, and, you know, like, the saucer part is supposed to block the wax from landing onto you. But what ended up happening was, I'm not used to holding something while I'm praying, so not only was I holding it while watching, but I had my hand leaning over, so I just have wax starting to almost dribble onto the pew in front of me where nobody was, but I also had the light itself. I was like 12 or something, and I had no, it would have been way earlier, even younger. Basically I had the flame and the wax both going towards the, the wooden pew, and I'm assuming they're laminated because they felt laminated, but, yeah, that was something. That could have gone really poorly. It didn't. It just could have. Just looks at him. Your grandson is the son of the devil. My grandfather would be like, no, he's just really uncoordinated. I'd be like, yes, I am. Remember, poor hand-eye, but I played badminton mixed doubles in school. Uh-oh. My face. I love badminton. Soccer and badminton are my favorite sports. I also like football. I like flag football or touch football. Tackling football, I will snap like a twig. That's just reality. I will just snap like a twig. I'm tiny. I am a 5'4" little man. 5'4.5" though. We gotta be completely accurate about it. Ugh. It's the most forced kick in the universe. Levels are in an okay spot, but not great against 6 Pokemon. Comet Punch could be good. I can't believe I just said that. Comet Punch could be strong because this type of run. Let's take a look at it. It could also be garbage. It's not, though. Ooh. That's not bad. 25.95. I'm ordering these just so I remember, like, in terms of their accuracy and their power, how good they are. Nice. Please stop boosting the Lairon. Good kills. At least the 2 Pokemon we're stuck with are the strongest Pokemon. They're stronger. They have very imbalanced base stats that have been randomized into good spots. This Deoxys is basically normal. Oh, it's definitely better than the vanilla one. Yeah, doesn't it, Broken? It does feel like that. So as you can see, despite the fact that we didn't give every trainer 6 Pokemon, there's still a lot of XP coming through. It just means that if I have less Pokemon, I'm not just leveling up to level 15 when I don't want to. For no reason, right? It doesn't feel as punishing. I'm still not using items in battle. It's hard to tell, though. We'll have to see as the run goes through. Because right now, I'm actually feeling quite strong in this run. But it's also because I have a Deoxys and a Ninjask. So maybe it's just the other Pokemon I was using that were super over-leveling. But it feels a lot more peaceful. I think it's still tougher. I don't know about you. We'll figure it out. Hidden Power. Ah, it's not good this time. When Cut's good, I want to teach it. Cut's average. Sign of accuracy is less to be desired. Hidden Power. What are the hidden powers of my Pokemon? Why do I have 2 of these open? Hidden Power Flying on Deoxys. Hidden Power Rock on Ninjask. Don't know what strength they are, though, because this is the game where their strength can go from... Was it 10 to 70? Pay attention, class! Me in 4 weeks. I'm gonna be like that one card from Hearthstone. Pay attention, class! And then nobody will get it except that one poor kid in the back where they're a nerd and they play Hearthstone. Be like, I know that card! I'll be like, you're my favorite. And then go from there. Sir, Mr. Noob, you're not supposed to pick favorites. Fuck you, dude. You're not supposed to swear in school either. Fuck you again. I would never do that. Damn, Starlight. I mean, altar people do a lot of work. Depending on the church you go to, and I guess depending on the denomination, I don't exactly know what UCC is. United? Is that United Church? I mean, it's hard, right? You don't want to have favorites, but I could either take, you know, Mandy over there, who's working hard, is respectful, and has, like, cool personality and cool hobbies and cool parents, Or I could take... let's choose a completely neutral name here. Suwako, where there's just like it's a flaming garbage bag of a man picking his nose, putting it under the table, and then yelling at other people and slapping everybody in the face as he walks by them. You know, it's kind of hard sometimes not to pick favorites. My Hoppip is a catch. Love it. Oh, wow, Starlight. Cool. Yeah, I don't think... I got communion at the... Well, I mean, I've lived in the same house my entire life. I moved here when I was 6 months old. Well, my parents moved here while I was 6 months old. But, don't kill. Nice. Stab Gust? That's Pog. Wow. You're a Hoppip. Get in the ball, you dumbass. I can't even use you. Or I could crit you. That's cool. Good job, Dio Broken. You're right, we don't need a Hoppip. It's just you, me, and a Ninjask. Giant tentacle string cheese that's colored. And an enormous Junebug. I think that's what Ninjask is, right? A Junebug. I can go for the catches, I guess. Oh, really? Lack of membership. Oh, a lot of flying types. Shit. Money. Actually, what I'm going to do is take this money and get balls before I do this. Wow. That's unfortunate. I mean, it's unfortunate, right? I can only use one of those anyways, so let's just use one of those. X accuracy can never use. Shelby, I can only use one anyways. Sounds good, Broken. Enjoy your nap. Oh, by the way, the stuff that I was going to tell you about, I'll do it later. I have potentially a solution. I don't think it's a solution. I'll pass it by you once I do some research into it. I meant to do it last night. I just got super tired, passed out in my bed, and just needed to relax. I have not been doing well being on top of stuff as of late, mainly because this interview is tomorrow and I just want to get it right. I do have to go soon, yeah. I just want to get all my catches down, maybe try and beat Roxanne. If we could beat Roxanne, that's when I leave. It's not an actual thing because they're not inviting people to the play. Let me check if they're inviting people to the playtest. I was just going to play with my friend and then jump into their lobbies and see if they... Because they said either they could invite you to it. They invited me to it last night. I'm like, I'm not free. They'll either invite you to one of the servers they want you to play on, or you can play, which is what we're going to do. We're going to play, but play in their server, and if they want to jump in and explore our server with us, then they can do that. That's what they were talking about. It's no rush, though. I'm not tied to anything. Oh, wow. That's impressive, Starlight. Bless him. Alright. No! I meant to walk backwards, damn it! This game has a weird thing where it reads, it does your input, and you can't change it once you've input. Like, it literally just reads your input very accurately. So if you're not timely on it, there's like a bit of a delay, which is why when you're using the mock bike, it's hard to control. Because it reads your inputs a little bit later than you want it to. So I tried to hold back there before I walked, but I held on too long, therefore, yeah. I feel bad for the one church. I think it was a United church near us. I can't remember what type, Presbyterian or United. It actually caught fire in the middle of town, in the middle of my city. Are we a city now? We're a city technically now, but we're still kind of the town of blank. But it caught fire when they were doing renovations to it. Somebody, they don't know if it's arson. I don't think they ever determined it as arson. No, it was more like an act of really old church, and they were like scraping oil pastel paint off or something like that. Basically, a flame got loose somewhere, and the whole place burnt. Like, it was toast, which was really a shame because it was almost like an ancient site. It was a relic of the past of this town, and a very beautiful church to go into as well. And a lot of like unsalvageable stuff is just destroyed. It's a really sad situation. And on top of that, they had like the community come together, and people were trying to offer them places where they could worship and stuff like that, doing online stuff. And then on top of that, during the construction, I think COVID hit because I think the fire happened right before COVID. So it was like they were about to build it, they needed the money, the church didn't have the money to pay for it, and then COVID hit. And it's just like, well, God, that's gone. That's gone. That was so close. All right, this guy's gonna have 3 Pokemon no matter what. How are we doing on XP? Good. Difference between 29 and 98. Love it. Wax Incense and Oranberry. I might give you Shellbell. Will Shellbell add up to more? I think Shellbell will add up to more to you. I don't even think my friend who's playing Breakwaters with me knows I'm live. Shellbell's only gonna net me. It gets you 1 HP per 10 damage that you do. I think it'll add up more on average. I don't know. Should I say Pokemon got rid of their Helix emote? Really? Well, isn't it because we have a global emote for it now? Oh, no, because Praise It is Dome. Actually, it's supposed to be the Helix Fossil, but... What does Twitch Plays Pokemon even do anymore? I thought that place was just done. I'm amazed they're... Like, their gimmick is still great. You guys come here for the gambling, too. Don't lie. You don't come here for the noob. You come here for the new bits. I'm gonna try this. I don't think it's useful. But he's thick, which means he could probably heal a lot and do a lot of damage to heal back. I think they could pay off over time. Look at his HP. Oh my god. I really think his health... I think his speed either went to his health or stayed in speed. Because right now he is... No, it's got to be in his speed because everything else is around 90, 95. But it means his HP got buffed from 50. Which is huge. He is a big boy, which is fine. They finished BD? BD. Dragon... Oh my god, like Twitch plays Dragon Quest? Whoa, that's cool. That's actually really cool. Brilliant Diamond. Oh, that... Yeah. Oh, why the... Hey, Noob, did you look at the guy? Yeah. Was he turned towards you? Yeah. What did you do? I walked. Just want to put this kid in his place. Clearly. Admittedly, though, we do need more XP. I just don't like... Oh, God, it's Santa and Wyatt. Guess which one the Wyatt... Just guess which one the Santa's is. It is the big guy. You're not wrong. Is there a Wyatt in chat? According to my game, you're a cool chatter. Sandstream. Wonderful. We do need XP, so this isn't the worst thing in the universe. I just don't like gaining XP on trainers because you run into 4 Blissies and all of a sudden you're toast. Very unlikely, but could happen, and it's me after all. Giraffe, rig, kick the Vigoroth. Ugh. Just sounds better with the sound effect. That's neat, though. That's smart. That's smart that they diversified with that. It's hard to just stick to one game. The best thing I learned from stream coaching and from just analysis of... I have airlock. Right. Best thing I learned from analysis of my own content. It's okay to have one main game that you do, but have one main genre is better as a streamer. Having a genre. So for me, it's randomizers and roguelikes. That's my genre. Mine is randos. Things that are not the same every run. Which means that could be Pokemon, it could be any of the roguelikes that I play, any randomizers of any game I play. One genre is stronger than one game. Unless you're a pro, then one game is your way to go. People watch streams for 2 reasons. Community or gaming. And we mean pro gaming. So you're either a pro player or you're a community manager. Anything in between is not going to work. You need to double down on one or the other. Guess which one I am? Neither. I'm unique. No, I'm kidding. I'm a community guy. I am most certainly community central. Double kick? I guess? That's fine. That's a wasted turn. Double kick is still the strongest move on my thing because Thunderbolt can miss and does the same damage. 235 is the same as 170. As 170 hit, you mean? Me. I don't know. Anyways, words are hard. But yeah, one genre is better than one game because one game is good. Nothing wrong with that. But having a genre is strong. It's just good security, right? This? He won't have the special defense boost because airlock prevents all effects of the weather. So it's just like the weather's not here. But he still took that very well. Admittedly, Armaldo should be killed. That has like a base 100 plus. Where the hell is that stat sitting? Armaldo has a 125 attack? Oh my god, I got it right. It has a 125 attack and a 100 defense. I think I've learned too much about Pokemon. I'm getting, even if I'm wrong, I'm not that far off all the time. Sometimes I am. Before I came on stream, I don't know for those of you who know Hawk's Hideout, or Dan the Hawk, a fairly prominent shiny hunter. He wants to run a Pokemon game show. So I put in my name to this. But I also put in my my advocation of, I have a Pokemon game show every year too. If you need help, let me know. Anyways, now that my jaw is dislodged, how much did that do? That much damage? No, it didn't. I'm going to Astonish, not Dio Broken. Let's not kill Broken by our own means. Let him die like all the other Pokemon do. Fuck, he missed Bubble Beam. That's so weird to see. Oh. Oh, wow. Rage is definitely a buff. Oh, sweet. My friend could use his original character from Breakwaters. It's a really good game. I just want to put more time into it. Just gonna put on Do Not Disturb so you guys don't hear the stuff. Like I said, next year I am going to be doing a podcast of my 7 years of streaming. And I'm actually super excited to do it. I have a lot of stories. I have a lot of advice. I'm not expecting you guys to look at me like a guru because clearly if you look at my numbers, for a guy who's been doing it for almost 7 years, I clearly have not done well enough to build myself up business-wise. But I like to believe as a community and as a creator. No, I wasn't. I was consistent. The difference is, PokeNoob, I only started doing real business practice, like social media spam, and not even to the highest extent. I changed content multiple times. I was originally a competitive player for Pokemon, Gen 5 and 6 and a little bit of 7. In 2016, I did that on YouTube in 2010 until 2016. In 2016, I became, for about 2 years, like 2016 to about 2018, I played Pokemon TCGO. And then 2017 is when I decided to give nuzlocking a try, and that's what I stuck with. The difference is, though, I got to 230-something subs on YouTube, but I never did social media. I never found comfort in checking out other people on Twitch. I relied on a quote-unquote algorithm of Twitch, which doesn't exist, by the way. There are a lot of things I didn't do that I do now that matter for growth. But even so, I didn't even do that much. That's the thing is, I try my best to look and just say, hey, it's part of the son of a... Ow! He's special attacking! Or Ember is base 190. Please get in the ball. I can't hit this thing. Oh my lord. Can I use it? It's pink, right? Or purple or whatever. That definitely has its attack and special attack. He wants to be a rat. Do I have Starlight in this run yet? Starlight, did I make you a Pokemon? I feel like I did, right? Crap, I forgot. have I caught? No, I don't think so, right? I think I was gonna make you a Pokemon. Oh yeah, I was gonna make you Hopstar, but now you're Ratlight. Rattlelight. Yeah! That'll do it. Rattlelight. This is peak. You're a rat. But the rat's good, it seems. Also, airlock. Modest? We finally have a Pokemon that makes sense. Hot damn. Show me the IVs. 30 special attack IVs. Modest nature. Yes. Spatak Rat actually makes sense. And what is the strength of Ember? That is good. Okay, this kind of sucks, but that is good. 65.95 is good enough. We have a real Pokemon. It's amazing. HP Grass as well? I might teach it in power if I can learn it. Doesn't matter on the strength of it. That's 30 special attack plus special attack nature. The only downfall is its speed is not great, and it's not ostensibly bulky. So it just has to, like... Yeah. I'm excited for it, but it's not, like, the strongest. You can go in front. We don't have to worry about whatever you kill. I mean, the rat's fine. I could dumpster Pinecos. Not dump. No! Run, you fool. Okay. Let's get our grind on. If it doesn't show a message, it means the thief is ready. You have to put thief and then a space and a number of Noobits you want to do. What if they added more house grooves? I don't know what you have. Oh, that's in the rain, therefore bad. That's Ice Beam. Yeah. Oh, also, I gotta give an item to Rattata. Oh, boy. Honestly, maybe Lax Incense over to Rattata. Or Quick Claw. Quick Claw's good on, too. I do stream weekly. Trust me, any of my growth, the reason why part of my growth didn't work is, one, I didn't have a full niche that I stuck to. Even though I did, I actually stuck consistently to what I wanted to stream. There were some days that I wanted to take off. But, and sometimes I had to, especially when I was going through a little bit of a depressive state because of my injury. But, the main reason was I just didn't advertise myself business-wise. I like to think I do a little bit better now, but in 2022, I'm hoping to go all out into it. Because even I was even told by, like, successful, who I would consider to be successful, that I should quit. Because I've wasted my 7 years. Which is a lie, because look how much money we've raised for charity. But, again, it depends on how people are looking at your looking at you. And they... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's not play around with this. I was gonna... I should have just stayed in and fought. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, I have been... Well, they said it would be better for me to go, like, do YouTube, and I hate YouTube. Not YouTube streaming, I hate videos. I don't hate them. I just don't like... I like live content way more than videos. But they were saying that my content would do a lot better as a video, and I go, yeah, but I'm not a video guy. I don't like doing videos. I don't mind doing them once in a while. What did this guy use again? Howl, but what else did you use? I don't remember. You're dead now. It doesn't matter. I don't want to get too much XP on my... I think level 12.5 is good enough. That's 2 freezes in a row! That Zubat is as annoying as in Mount Moon. Alright. Cool. Whatever, my friend. Yeah, there's money on that guy, but whatever. Crabby. Water spout. Crabby. Water spout. Crabby. I can't fight these people. I have airlock. Oh my god. I can't fight any of this. I can't fight him. I'm too slow to fight him. But yeah, like I've been basically told the way that I'm approaching my content is just not successful. Which is what made me try even harder. I don't like it the whole like people give me the tough love thing and they go, well, don't worry, this will make you a stronger individual. You'll see one day. And I'm like, don't do that. Don't be like that. Frustration. Interesting. The base power frustration seems lower. It's just slack off HP or attack is low. 75 attack, so it's been shuffled somewhere. I don't think there's anything else we've had to note. I'm gonna try it. If I miss, we're dead. I'm glad we didn't miss. We can evolve in this run too. We need to remember that. It's dynamic. I think that's the main appeal to a lot of people. Is there are... Oh, right, I can't run with Shadow Tag. I'm just dead. DPS race? Nice. I might actually fight a trainer. It seems safer. I'm gonna fight the rich guy down here because he has 3 level 7s. That's safer on XP than fighting the guys in the gym. And the least number. Both of these, the rich girl and the rich boy, both have a level 7 Zigzagoon in it. That was a close call, but we played it correctly. That makes up for the Deoxys and for the way this run died previously with me not going for mud shot. That definitely makes up for it. I'm tooting my own horn. I liked what I did there. This isn't so great. I'd like to split this up if possible. But you did Swords Dance, which is spooky. Oh, Truant Seadra. That's good to note. In case we fight one, we want to dodge it. Seadra has Truant. Yeah, live content, it's the dynamics, right? That's why most people who go into streaming, and I'm not calling anybody out, but most people that go into streaming, they think that the live content, I used to think this too, and I wanted this to be the case, where it's like the live content is the fun part, you do the fun part because it'll make you stand out, and you're going to be good at the fun part, you're good at the fun part. And it's true, right? I'm good at the fun part, I like to believe, but simultaneously, I can't risk it. Is there an easy trainer down here? What are you? 4 level 8s? Maybe just go in with this Rattlelite like this. Double battle won't go above 3. I'm gonna fight this one guy in here. I'm leveling up so high though. They have 6. No, they have 6 Pokemon. I think this is the way I have to go in. I think this is just it. But the reality is you have to do a lot of video content, short form content for newer creators and for creators like myself, where it'll just get you into better spots. The people who have been successful for years are the ones that have created long form content. And creating short form is going to be the way to go. TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. I don't know what you can do with Snapchat. LinkedIn, stuff like that. Reddit. That is the way to go. But also remembering there's no algorithm. Like, you play with the stuff that is kind of known, but the reality is luck meets opportunity. The more opportunities you leave, the higher luck can meet you. And being good at what you think you're good at. That's the best way you can make it work. But live is way more fun. And honestly, I think live is more modern as well. I think people are very much around the interaction or just the pro play and seeing the live interactions. Like, it's cool to watch a video that shows a bunch of highlight reels. You kind of know what's coming, though. In live, you don't. That's what I like about it, is you don't know what to expect. But it's there, and it could do stuff. Alright, Quick Claw. You need to activate. Look at the difference in speed. Jeebus. You're really seeing the blaring weaknesses in this guy. Odd team, but it's gonna work potentially. If I could teach, I'm gonna teach Hidden Power right now. I think having coverage on the Rattata is gonna be better. Hidden Power is gonna be hard for us to use anyways. Can he learn it? He can. He has HP Grass. Thank you, Pokelink. Let's do it. Win or lose, this is the end of the stream. This will determine what we do the next time we visit the Ultimate Noob Challenge. Lobotomist's Mom. I knew something of a combination like this would eventually show up. I'm just... Yeah, someone put in apostrophe S's mom, like apostrophe S mom, and it's genius. It's actually genius, because then you get a bunch of cool combos with it. Alright. 6 Pokemon, HP Grasp. Let's see if this is actually right. Dr. Loboto? I've never played Psychonauts. Drought for the fight. Not terrible. Alright, let's see how strong this is. This better be HP Grass. I've been clamped! What? Through the sun? Wow. Okay, that rolled really high then. That's a really high base power. Fuck. Faster to me is not surprising. Relicanth does rock a base 100 something, right? I think his attack is base 100. So his special attack could be base 100. He has a 130 defense and 100 HP usually. So there's a 130 and a 100 floating around. That could just be a 130 special attack hitting a Rattata that doesn't have any special defense. With a really high base power too, because that was in the sun. Huh. Jesus. 130, 190. I don't even know how to respond to that. But you're slow, right? Yeah, so anything else should hopefully outspeed and kill? I don't know, man. Oh, boy. Okay, I go to Ninjask. Broken's kind of like the backup. That's not good, though, because we still have 6 Pokemon. I'm very glad we don't have that much experience on both these guys. Once we get to the final Pokemon, we don't die as per the custom rules in the thing. Oh, my God. It's in his speed. It's over. Why does this keep happening? Oh, I can't even answer it. It's Deoxys. We have to just hope that Deoxys doesn't overlevel before the last Pokemon. Oh, that's true. It did ignore the sun. Good call, Epic Fail. But even so, one-shotting me like that, that means his speed is 100 or 90 or 130, and his special attack is the other of the 130, 100, or 90. I think his offense is both offenses and speed got the highest stats. Hero, stop showing up and killing my runs. Why does this happen every time you show up? Hey, man, what's up? Happy Nuzcember. Alright, it's dead. Holy crap. I think we just lose here. I don't think we can stay under-leveled. It's still 6 Pokemon. That's a good start. Okay, there's no sun. We need to remember that. Good call. That was a very good call, Epic Fail. There is no sun, which means Bubble Beam is fine. Fire will not be boosted. True? That is true. Can you just send like Rayquaza and save my runs, Hero? Can we just have your face float in on a Rayquaza out of the sky when it parts? Because that's what I need right now. I need Divine Intervention. I don't know what else I could do. I mean, that's just even a case. I can't even play around that. We haven't seen Relicanth. We have to just discover what the Relicanth is, which just means it's unfortunate deaths that we can't control. The only thing we could do differently is lead with Deoxys, but because Deoxys is kind of my linchpin, I don't want to lead with something that's going to get XP right away. So yeah, we could always lead with the fastest Pokemon and make sure we kill stuff, but we don't know how strong these Pokemon are going to be. So I'm playing for safety when offense was going to be the answer, and that's just kind of a coin flip that you call for with randomizer Nuzlocks, especially when you're shuffling stats. This Pidgeotto was thick as shit. This bird does not care, but I'm gonna heal. Thank God for Shell Bell. That's the only thing that might keep me alive. It's gonna fix some numbers. No. God, Nightshade's so strong. Set damage numbers can be good. Not Sonic Boom or Dragon Rage good, but still fine. Helps any weak Pokemon out. Any non-offensive Pokemon out. I'm legit curious to see if this run survives. We have 3 more Pokemon, or 2 more Pokemon we have to worry about with XP? 2 more Pokemon. If we don't go over level 15, the run continues, but we have a Deoxys, and that's it. And we have to catch level 9 Pokemon with a level 15. Yeah. I'm gonna Comet Punch. There's a chance I do more damage. Yeah, snatch these hands. Or tentacles, I guess, in this case. Boom. Tentacle Slap! Oh, I gotta heal every single time I do it. Pain. Which actually works out to being some good healing, because like I said, I think it's every 10 HP of damage is 1 health. But if you hit multiple times, it doesn't have to do 10 damage, it just has to do damage. Because it's 1 to 10 heals you 1. So you can do 1 damage, but you can actually heal up to 5 HP per hit without doing 50 damage. It's cool. Neat little min-max thing you can use on your side. In case you're wondering how to make a show. Don't be a Blissey. This run is alive, and I hate it. But Dio will live. This will not overlevel me. Wow. This is a firm? I don't know what that means. I don't get it. Don't explode. Oh, that might hurt. Is your HP in your attack? No, good. Okay. So no matter what the final Pokemon is, we cannot overlevel and lose to leveling. We can only die. Let's get heals 1. Oh boy, what am I learning? Mud Slap. Be good. That's really good. That's actually really solid. That is a pain in the ass Mud Slap. That is not even a Mud Slap. That is like a monster truck wave. That's Deoxys just literally flipping half a continent at somebody. It's Mud Slide. That's basically the strength of, or slightly weaker version of Octazooka. But it's coverage. This is good for Shell Bell healing. I feel like coverage is still better, though. So we'll probably get rid of Comet Punch and go for Mud Slap. Bring out your dead. It's a Smoochum. It's a Smoochum. I'm not going to underestimate it, though. This run is exactly how it exists. Mud Slap's the strongest move now. Mud Slap! I despise everything that this stands for. This is dumb. I don't want to have to continue this run, although I have a Deoxys. So can I complain? Yes, yes I can. I 100% can. Is that Mega Kick? It's not bad. Actually, 105.95 is fine. It's just a Relicanth. It was literally just me playing for safety on the XP instead of playing for safety and leading with my strongest Pokemon. Because the way that I saw it was Rattata is not a bulky, like, the Pokemon you want to switch into are the ones that could take hits. Rattata and Ninjask are not ones that could take hits. It's Deoxys that can. So I'm going to leave with the things that can't switch into a hit. But as a consequence, when stuff like that Relicanth happens, that's going to happen. I wonder if I can learn Mega Kick on the bird. This name is more ironic than you'd think. Unironic, sadly. Alright, Peladoo, you're back. It was Dew that got named. Oh, I don't want to use a pass. This wiggle sucks. I don't even have the... don't even have... Oh, that's inaccurate. That just shows total deaths because I didn't reset the thing. Here, I can fix that. Hold on. Nuzlocke tools. Where's my dead? This is fine. 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 And Reki is fine. Reki, thank you much for that raid, man. How you doing? We're actually at the end of our stream here. We just wanted to see if this run lived. Sadly, it did. We got a cute Wingull and an oppressive Deoxys. How is Nuzcember going? This is attempt number 5. This is... let me just take a look at my recycling bin. Just based on what I'm seeing in my recycling bin, I have enough to replant the Amazon rainforest in tears and failed runs. I'll save the planet in exchange for my sanity. Frankly, I think some people would say that's a trade-up. Fancida, really? What do I do to this? Shell Bell. You're definitely lacking sense. Yeah, any run, the farthest I've gone is 2 badges. It has been a ruthless Nuzcember, which I'm grateful for. I had sanity. Oh, fuck, really? Oh, fuck, really? Is that 15 power points? 25 power points. That might be worth it. This might be worth it, too? Damn it, not on Dio Broken. Mega Kick, yes. Cut, no. If I can get more items, I would. At least Peladoo can absorb some XP. Damn. So many jackpots today, actually. I'm amazed. You guys are getting better luck than I am, that's for sure. Luxray Gyarados and Inferno. Oh. And they have the coverage on that. Also, don't worry about it off. So yeah, the furthest we've gotten is 2 badges. We would have tied our 2 badges in any run, by the way. That's Shift Lock, Ultimate Noob Challenge. Like, our Shift Lock got to... Where did it die last time? It died after Falconer, right? Shift Lock died at Hala. This run died at the Rival with a level 18 Swords Dance Tyranitar with Stab. To my fault. And now this run's been dumpstered by a Relicanth. At least there's variety in my destruction. No worries, Reki. You have a good day, man. I'm going to be doing the same because I'm going to go test breakwaters before my girlfriend shows up. And then we work out and stuff. It's been an emotional day. New stuff about conspiracy, like learning how conspiracy starts. It's called Find Dumb People and Convince Them of it. That's conspiracy. Anyways, oh, I bet you those are the same people that say that volcanoes don't exist and ancient Rome. I have nothing to say to that. Chat, Nuzcember continues to be exciting, at the very least. Let's put it that way. Let's just put it that way. Nuzcember has not been a walk in the park. It has definitely been 10 feet up and downhill. Oh no, what's this take on Pokemon? What is this? Oh, is this a Trey hack? Uh-oh. Dre came out with another thing? Oh, no. Dre, what have you built now? Wait, is this a... No way. Oh, Blaze Black 2. Oh, wow. Holy cow, I haven't heard Blaze Black in a very long time. Well, we'll be looking at making our own run next year anyways, so there's that. Fascinating. Thank you very much for spamming that epic fail when I cannot. I am not strong enough to use my own commands, but I appreciate everybody spending time with me. Good talks today. Not a long stream. We will be back most likely tomorrow for Unite because I want to try out Serena. But we will be back with Nuzcember on Thursday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time with LifeLock, the shortened showcase of a rule set that I have changed. And then on Friday, we'll be returning to the shift lock, hopefully with auto-tracking, because that's what I'm testing for Nimbus. It's going to be exciting. Let's find someone to raid and we're out of here. If you came to a stream to see if I'm winning, the answer is I'm winning in heart and appreciation, not in video games. Good enough, I'd say. And therefore, I will say, good enough. Is there even anyone live at 3 p.m. on my list? Goodbye, Mr. Fail. Nope, doesn't work. Well, we can get into the non-Nuzcember spirit by going to raid Sombra. She's a cool streamer. She is really, really good at Pokemon Unite. And she plays Pokemon TCG sometimes. I don't actually know what she's been on a huge Unite kick lately. She does many other things though, Pokemon related. Very, very fun person to be around. I highly recommend you check her out. Super awesome individual. If you have my emotes, you know what to do. If you don't have my emotes, take your favorite emotes, put some squid arms around it. And I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon. If not, I will let you know in Discord. Otherwise, I'll see you Thursday for sure. Take care. Happy Nuzcember, everybody. Thank you very much for choosing to spend your time with me today. And I'm going to go crush an interview tomorrow.